me acerca, me pongo caliente. Todos estamos calientes. ¿Y cómo andamos? Estamos calientes. En Michoacán está caliente. En Guanajuato está caliente. En California está caliente. Allá en Jalisco está caliente. Y por Sonora está caliente. En Mazatlán estamos calientes. En Sinaloa estamos calientes. ¿Cómo venimos? Venimos calientes. ¿Y cómo nos vamos? Nos vamos calientes. Ja, caliente, caliente. Ja, caliente, caliente. Ja, caliente, caliente. Ja, ¡qué caliente! Caliente, caliente, sí, sí, está caliente, sí, sí, caliente, caliente, sí, sí, qué caliente, sí, sí, si meto la mano, qué caliente, si saco la mano, qué caliente, ja, caliente, caliente, ja, caliente, caliente, ja, caliente, caliente, ja, qué caliente. Caliente, caliente, sí, sí, caliente, caliente, sí, sí, ja, caliente, caliente, ja, caliente, caliente, ja, caliente, caliente, ja, qué caliente. Caliente, caliente, sí, sí.
Estás escuchando La Pachanga, con las canciones más movidas para que no pares de bailar. En La Pachanga.
En casa de Casimira, me invitaron a una fiesta en casa de Casimira. Y cuando ya estaba dentro que volteó y ella me mira. Y cuando ya estaba dentro que volteó y ella me mira. Y cuando ya estaba dentro que me mira Casimira. Hacía señas para que yo la invitara. Casimira me hacía señas para que yo la invitara a bailar toda la noche y parte de madrugada. A bailar toda la noche y parte de madrugada. A bailar toda la noche y el cuerpo lo que aguantara. Los defectos que ella tiene yo se los digo enseguida. Que chaparra, aprieta y visca y cojea cuando camina. Con un ojo está mirando y con el otro casi mira. ¡Arre, machos! A bailar sin que nada me importara. Nos pusimos a bailar sin que nada me importara. Y cuando estaba en lo bueno la indina se jaloneaba. Y cuando estaba en lo bueno la indina se jaloneaba. Pues tenía una pata coja y Casimira se ladeaba. Los defectos que ella tiene yo se los digo enseguida. Que chaparra, aprieta y visca y cojea cuando camina. Con un ojo está mirando y con el otro casi mira. Los defectos que ella tiene yo se los digo enseguida. Que chaparra, aprieta y visca y cojea cuando camina. Con un ojo está mirando y con el otro casi mira. Fíjate de...
Señores, tengo una novia, me la envidia todo el pueblo. Y cuando va al baile quiere que le den pa' dentro. Mi gordis, te quiero. Mi gordis, te quiero. Mi gorda, agarra la onda, bájale de estar comiendo. Ya no empines tanto porque a veces me da miedo. Mi gordis, te quiero. Mi gordis, te quiero. saben que la quiero, pero yo a mi gordis es el amor que yo quiero. Nunca he de dejarla yo por ningún esqueleto. A ella yo la quiero así con ese defecto.
¡Chava! ¿Qué pasa? ¿Cómo la ves con tu gordis?
¡Ya idiotas! ¿Y qué las tienen?
Ahora sí mi gordis, te juro pronto regreso. Y lo que te pido, no te olvides de tu celo. Mi gordis, te quiero. Mi gordis, te quiero. Ya se va tu feo, te juro me voy contento de tener mi gordis, juro jamás me arrepiento. Mi gordis, te quiero. Mi gordis, te quiero. Muchos me la envidian porque saben que la quiero, pero yo a mi gordis es el amor que yo quiero. Nunca he de cambiarla yo por ningún esqueleto. Ella yo la quiero así con ese defecto. Mi gordis, te quiero. Mi gordis, te quiero. Y nos vemos con las beautifuls.
Esta siguiente melodía es solamente para la gente que están aburridos. The CK and the True Kings. That's right. Yeah, let's go.
Que te miren, que te gocen.
One more time.
To the moon.
Welcome to Rocket Football on Fiera 106.1 FM. Today, your Goddard Rockets take the field one last time to square off against the Rams of Rio Rancho High.
Y'all ready for this?
Low show dives. Touchdown. Goddard. That's the way we like it.
Rocket Sports on Fiera 106.1 FM and at KSVPTV.com is presented by Bob Reed Pest Control, E&MU Roswell, Verdes Plumbing and Heating, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Honda, Roswell Seed Company, So Easy Sewing, Oasis Computers, Maupin and Brown, and Central Valley Electric. Now, here's your hosts, Jared Neighbors and Chris Deck.
This is KBCE-FM. Carlsbad, Roswell, Artesia, la número 106.1 FM. La que está bien arriba.
Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizer. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees. So that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, safety, and in turn, enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient payment methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Online Account Management to get started.
Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why, you ask? Most of us are at work, leaving the burglar to go unnoticed. Did you know the average loss from a home burglary is over $2,200? Not including one's loss of emotional security in their own home. Avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services, all for around $1 a day. Wouldn't you agree that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure? Call Zenith Security Services today, 626-3521.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Goddard Rocket Football. I'm here with the one and only Chris Deck. I am Jared Neighbors, and this in a crazy year, Coach. This is our bowl game. I guess, what are we going to call it, the Wool Bowl?
Well, that would be convenient, Coach.
Makes sense. We are at the Wool Bowl. We are hosting Rio Rancho. So basically, we played 3 regular season games, and then they kind of matched everybody up across the state, and we got the Rio Rancho matchup. Pretty exciting matchup, yes. Coach.
Yeah, Rio Rancho, one of the biggest high schools in the state. So this is playing up a classification for Goddard, and both teams coming in off a tough loss last week, looking to rebound today. There's a little bit of history here with Goddard and Rio Rancho playing.
And I knew you would have some history. I
used to play them every year. It's been a while now, and so this is nice to see.
Yeah, and it's, you know, with what we've been given, it's kind of a cool little matchup here at the end of the season. Somebody we haven't seen, I know, as long as I've been here. So you say there's some history. I'm sure you have all the statistics of the history matchups.
Somewhere in my brain, but I want to say, Coach, maybe the last time we played Rio Rancho would have been 2013. It was right here in the Wool Bowl.
Okay.
They won that game. It was a close game at the very end. In the years before that, we had a rotating schedule with them in the regular season. We usually play them week 1 or 2 early on, and so we've had a lot of matchups with Rio Rancho, and Goddard leads the overall series. I don't know exactly what it is, something like 5-1, something like that, with Rio Rancho winning the last time that we played them. So
Rio 2-1, Goddard 2-1 on the season, correct?
Yes.
Okay, I know Goddard 2-1, so Rio 2-1. Like I said, both of them coming off tough losses against kind of crosstown rivals. They lost to Cleveland last week. We lost to Roswell. So I'm sure they're both wanting to finish on a high note in this very shortened season, and this is a bowl game, so this is kind of the one shot at a playoff type atmosphere and game for both teams. So I expect to see the best from both.
Yeah, and great weather here, great crowds from both teams. It's nice to see a nice crowd from Rio Rancho making the trip down to Roswell. And Saturday football, April football, bowl game football here in high school in the state of New Mexico, and your Goddard Rockets are coming out, Coach, and wearing the all navy blues.
Nice. And we are on KSVPTV.com. We appreciate them. Always talk about how great they've been with all the sports.
Absolutely.
They cover high quality. I've seen some other streaming services. Not going to mention names.
Well, I was going to, but okay, maybe we won't. But there's some other streams out there, and
they don't compare.
And you got to pay for them, and they don't work, and they've never worked. And you can get on KSVPTV.com. It's free. It's a high quality, works every time. And Coach, we're about ready to kick off here.
We are, and we appreciate the sponsors that make it free for KSCP TV, and we'll be doing some of those throughout. So before we get ready for kickoff, let's get to one. Bob Reed Pest Control. Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your family by controlling pests that invade. They understand the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests, and Bob Reed Pest Control offers answers and solutions when you need them most. Protect your home, your children, and your pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Let Bob Reed Pest Control and their fully licensed professionals start working for you and your family today. Call 623-5344, serving all of southeastern New Mexico.
All right.
So Rio is going to get the kickoff, and that means Goddard will start with their punishing defense.
Well, an interesting, Coach, with the rules with COVID this year, there's no overnight travel. So Rio Rancho had to get up early and make the long bus ride this morning. Typically for a Saturday football game, you would come Friday night, spend the night, wake up, Saturday morning. So this is kind of a change in how we would normally do things. So it'll be kind of interesting to see how Rio Rancho starts this game, having a long trip this morning with a 2 o'clock kickoff.
And we start with a little squib kick, and they get on about the 25. A nice little run back to the 45 for Rio Rancho, number 21, with the run back. And here we come. Rio Rancho will start on offense at about the 45-yard line. And I haven't seen them, but are they a typical kind of spread formation? A lot of teams are.
They're going to be a spread and play with some tempo. They like to run the football out of the spread. So they're going to be a 2-by-2 formation here with a pistol backfield. Just going to run it right up the middle there.
So they're in shotgun with the running back right behind the quarterback, about 3 or 4 yards, and two of them handed it off straight up the gut, and about a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9.
So you could see it. It's a no huddle, also a tempo, so going fast here.
And the running back goes in motion that time, a little button hook by the inside receiver, and he gets it for a nice little 15-yard gain to about the 38-yard line.
And they're going to sprint up to the ball here and get it going.
Which this is something we have not seen, kind of the no huddle. We've seen teams play fast, but this is quick. They got trips right, and they fake the handoff. The inside receiver goes on a slant, and another big gain for Rio Rancho all the way up to the 24-yard line.
Well, and sometimes the quarterback's going to check with the sideline there and get the play. Other times he's just going to, and we're going to get a timeout right here for Goddard probably to maybe get into a different personnel package. But Coach, yes, that's kind of where football's going, kind of more of the way of some of these fast-paced basketball games. You're just going to press them and go. And what you sacrifice in maybe execution and some detail, you gain just with putting the defense on their heels. And Goddard forced to call the early timeout there. So.
Yeah, and you can see that. I mean, typically after a play, we sit here and kind of talk about the play, and we've just been right up to the line and talking about the upcoming play. So it looks like they're in a trips.
Well, and
they got a little wing back up.
It kind of looks like to me like maybe some of this is a scripted for a Rio Rancho because the quarterback isn't even there. You go, and that's Sammy Zaragoza. And Coach, sometimes that's to me, I think that's a great way to stop some of this fast-paced, no huddle stuff. Is just send the house, and
So they gave it to the running back, and he was met right when he received the handoff by Sammy Zaragoza.
And they're coming again. They're going to flare them out.
And nice. So Goddard, great timeout, great execution after the timeout. So now it's 3rd and 11 at the 25, actually about 26-yard line, about 3rd and 12.
So now Rio Rancho's gonna get the play.
You know, they're going empty with trips right. And here's the snap, and Goddard sends it again. They do a little screen pass to the outside receiver. He gets it. He's going. It looks like he's close to the first down, probably going to get it. So you can see Goddard's trying to disrupt the timing by sending a lot of people, and they got to him twice that time. They were not able to get him. They had a screen pass outside to the Twins. So shotgun. This time they hand off to the running back. And he goes for a score. Touchdown, Rio Rancho.
That's number 21, Zach Vigil for Rio Rancho. Little inside trap play, it looked like.
How much, you know, and I agree with you, this looked like a well-scripted first series. How much do the teams that script, how much do they script? Just the first series, or do they script a few series?
Well, everybody's going to be different. You know, in the pro game, they kind of talk about 15 plays.
Okay.
Lower levels, it would just vary. I would think they would get off script now. You know, that was about a 6-play drive or so.
Right.
So, you know, Goddard will make, you know, their changes on a defense, and so I would expect maybe a slightly lower tempo, coach, but that's about as fast as you could get in a football right there. That was really impressive. And
yeah, there's still 10:33 to go in the first quarter. Rio Rancho scored quick, so they're up 7-0. The extra point was good. So now here comes Rio Rancho to kick off, and now we're going to see Goddard. This will be very interesting. Who can control the pace of this game?
Well, this is a matchup between probably about the most opposite tempos that you're going to find. I mean, you had Rio Rancho. They just ran 6 plays in about a minute and a half with nothing coming off the play clock, and now you're going to see Goddard snap it with under 5 on the play clock on every one of their plays, and kind of an old school matchup against a new school matchup. So this is going to be exciting to watch.
That is the exciting part of this matchup. I know Coach White was excited when he saw we matched up with Rio Rancho, and just to see them again. And kind of an interesting kickoff there. So they kicked off. They had half the line. Yeah, we should get to the 20 before anybody gets down
This
there.
is going to be Stone on the return. He's got some space there on the outside.
To the 40 and pushed out of bounds. So they had about 5 guys on the right side of the kicker, 5 guys on the left, and when he kicked it, they crisscrossed. So we were to the 25 before anybody even got down there. That was an interesting. Hadn't seen that.
Well, that was a nice kickoff, but he's kicking into a pretty decent wind down here in southeastern New Mexico that maybe Rio Rancho's not used to up there, and that ball hung up there quite a while, and a lot of nice return.
All right, here comes Goddard in the wishbone. They've run quite a bit of that this year. A fullback and 2 tailbacks split. And they're going to hand, or no, a little option here. Sammy gets it, nice, lowers his shoulder for a first down. Goddard.
And Coach, we saw that early on in the year, some triple option out of the wishbone. That's nice to see Goddard get back on that. That's Adrian. That's Vega at a quarterback for Goddard.
So Goddard staying in the wishbone,
faking the dive to Salvare and running the triple off the edge. There is a good pitch, and
the ball's loose. So we got some stuff going on with the sideline and the chain game.
You know, and Vega did a good job of scooping that up, and I think he fell forward there for a half a yard.
So it was. The chains were moving down there, first down, and then they brought them back. So that was actually a 2nd and 1, going to bring up 3rd and 1.
And Coach Neighbors, I see some umbrellas out in the stands, and that would indicate that there's a little bit of rain here, Coach Neighbors. And
hey, man, let's go.
Well, this year officially gets crazier by the day, doesn't it? We have not seen any rain, and I don't know when.
So we got 3rd and short, and we give to the fullback, and he bulls forward for about 5 yards, and that will be a first down. So first down, Goddard at the 43.
And that's Hector Salvare on the simple fullback give there up the middle, and Vega getting the start for Goddard here. the nephew of legend David Vega, quarterback back in the day, two-time state champion.
So here comes Goddard. Rio's got all 11 in the box, as you would, with the wishbone, and they do a little cross to. Here he goes, Morales. He goes for first down. If he gets loose, look out to the 32-yard line. And Goddard playing Goddard football, running the ball, lowering their head. Linemen getting a good drive.
And, Coach, that was a nice counter play coming off of that option fake there. And we've been saying it all year, Coach, every time Morales touches the ball and gets a little bit of space like that, you better watch out.
And now a quick timeout for Rio Rancho. Both coaches kind of not liking what they see early on, but you're right, Morales just going to be exciting, just a sophomore.
Well, and, you know, we talk about the seniors, you know, and it's a great group, and we're going to be talking about them all day today in their last game here at the Awol Bowl together. But the future is bright for Goddard. A lot of juniors, a lot of sophomores have started all year long and have played great. You know, just in this bone backfield here, there's two sophomores along with Morales. It's Hector Salvare playing fullback. So Vega's just a junior. Solis has played some quarterback this year. He's only a sophomore.
So they're back. Let's see what Rio Rancho tries to do differently here. Goddard stays in the wishbone. We got a little quarterback lead, follows the fullback.
And that's a nice little follow-up to the give and the triple option on the outside. That's just a simple quarterback follow there. That's a nice play on a first down to kind of get a little more manageable second down here. Rio Rancho's playing a really heavy box, Coach. You're going to see pretty well 10 guys within 4 yards of the ball there, and even their safeties playing pretty tight too.
And Goddard comes back to that counter play, and this time it didn't work. See if the line judges threw me off there. So we got back to the line of scrimmage, going to bring up third and about 7 at the 29-yard line.
And there was the defensive end and the outside linebacker kind of lost some contain on that one. So I would expect maybe a bootleg pretty soon here from Goddard. They're going to run that power play, and
he's going to bull forward to,
and he is still going.
Not quite a first down. Looks like it's going to be 4th and 1 at the 23.5-yard line.
And we know that we're going for this one, Coach.
And you saw Sammy, he got met at the line of scrimmage and made 6 yards.
Well, and Sammy is, you know, one of our seniors, 3-year starter on varsity, both sides of the ball, very rarely comes off the field. We're gonna miss him. Still, he is unsigned. So if you're a college coach looking out there, he is someone definitely to look at. And
So
there's the bootleg.
Keeper, and he bulls forward.
This is going to depend on the spot.
Boy, the guy on the far end doesn't have a good spot. Let's see.
That's going to be. He's going to be just short there, Coach.
They probably going to want to measure this. I think Coach White's wanting to measure. They need to put the ball at the official on this side, and they need to.
Well, they haven't moved the chains yet, so they could still spot this.
So it was 4th down and 1. Goddard ran to their sideline where the chains are not. And looks like they're.
That's going to be first down, Rio Rancho. So there was the bootleg. They used Sammy as a lead blocker out on that, and Vega comes up just short.
And Rio Rancho takes over, and they're on the ball quick. Goddard barely had time to get their defense out there. They're going to call encroachment on Goddard, so it's going to be 1st and 5. So Rio Rancho, first time they had the ball, they scored. 7-0. Goddard had the ball marched down, and they were stopped on a 4th and 1. So now Rio Rancho has just taken over. The rain is coming down. You can see out there. So we'll see how that comes into play. Rio Rancho is going to give it to 21. Gets about 4 or 5. Might be a first down. Actually, about a 5-6 yard gain. First down, Rio Rancho. So it is raining here in Roswell. Great to see. Rio Rancho has trips left.
So here, Coach, they get lined up, and then they're going to get the play.
Motion left, and they throw it behind the line of scrimmage with the running back and a little flare. And he is down after a first down. So it looks like first down Rio Rancho again. Kind of spreading Goddard out there.
So Rio Rancho mixes it up. Sometimes they'll get the play as they're lining up. Sometimes they'll line up fast and then check with the sideline.
Now they're going to give it to the running back up the gut, and he is met.
And that's a nice play by Sterling Panabooth there.
Nice play for a 1 yard loss. So 2nd and 11 for Rio Rancho at the 44 yard line. Straight drop back pass. He's looking, he's scrambling. They got him out of the pocket. He's still looking. He's past the line of scrimmage, and they run him out of bounds after about they're giving him a generous spot there. So to the 49, going to bring up 3rd and 4 at the 49 yard line. So this is a big play for Goddard. They're looking to the sideline for the play. Sometimes they have a receiver. Sometimes they make him a wing back.
Yeah, he's real versatile there, number 32 for Rio Rancho.
And it's a quarterback
really
keeper.
Around.
Quarterback keeper there, and they get a big gain. First down, Rio Rancho.
And, Coach, you can see Rio Rancho just playing at their pace right now. They're able to kind of get plays in a couple different ways, and they're all in sync running it. It's tough to stop so far early here.
And the handoff to the running back. Going to bring up 2nd and 7 at the 39. And they're already on the ball again, so they got twins left, the wing back on the right, and Goddard jumps offside again. So that'll get them 5 more yards. That'll probably be 2nd and 1. So Goddard kind of out of sorts right now, but they'll get it figured out quickly. 6:24 to go in the first quarter. Rio Rancho up 7-0. They're playing fast and furious. They got twins left, gun right. And they snapped it to the running back, and he's off to the races. Number 21, nice hit to push him out of bounds, but it's going to be 1st and goal. So that time they snapped it straight to the running back, and he went behind the quarterback, who was the lead blocker.
Well, they're doing a nice job. You know, a lot of people think of this pace of offense being about the pass, but Rio Rancho does a nice job running the ball and also passing out of this. And there you see it again, Coach. Just another run, just a simple run up the middle, and
that's touchdown Rio Rancho. Rio Rancho executing right now. They go up 13-0. Still pretty early in the first quarter. And like you said, you expect a lot of pass, but with the rain, I wonder if that's changing why they're running they've run quite a bit.
I think that they're pretty balanced, you know. Let's see, there's the snap, and the PAT's gonna be good there. But yeah, Coach, for sure, you know, it's the pace is, you know, it's not something that we see very often, and
Roswell and Artesia both run spread, but they don't, like you said, they don't run with this kind of tempo. No time to really get set and look at what they're doing. And they're switching up formations a little bit with the receiver going out, sometimes being a wing back.
Well, and it takes a lot of versatility with your personnel to not make any substitutions,
right,
you know.
Right.
And that's a testament of the skill that Rio Rancho has, you know. Being a really large high school, you know, you can find guys that you can put at a wing and then put them out in the slot, you know, without huddling, and it's pretty impressive to see so far early.
And now looks like they're doing a normal kickoff. That first one, they might have figured out the wind here.
Well, and that last one went to Stone, and they're going to go onside kick.
Great heads-up play by Goddard. That was a good onside. Great recovery, Goddard, number 88.
I believe that's Eric Palma there with a nice heads-up play, and I like that from Rio Rancho. You know, you get the early 14-0 lead and just stay aggressive and try to steal another possession there, but Goddard comes up with it.
Yeah, so Goddard takes over at the 50.
And Coach Goddard has to get something going here. You know, you don't want to give Rio Rancho the ball back here up 14-0. So we're going to come out in W.
And Rio Rancho has 10 people in the box. We got motion left, and we fumble the snap. And Rio Rancho thinks they have it. I don't see any Goddard players pointing anyway or the refs yet. They're not pointing anywhere, so it must be second down.
Must be second down. And Coach, we've had some issues with that the last couple weeks, and that's something that we got to get sorted out here. Just get a snap, because you don't want to be behind the chains. And here it is, 2nd and 12.
So we stay in the W formation with Sammy as the lone back. Motion left. They're calling a false start now. So that's going to take them even further back. So we got 2nd down and 17.
We have a dead ball penalty.
So we got 5:31 to go in the first quarter. Rio Rancho up 14-0. They've scored both times they've had the ball.
Got more of our spread package checking in here. Elijah Romero, Hicks, and Stone coming on.
And that is correct. So Goddard coming out 2 by 2. Gun left. And here's the snap. It's going to be a quarterback going to follow. And does a nice stiff arm, but number 10 for Rio Rancho makes a nice tackle after about a 2-3 yard gain. So 3rd and 15. After fumbling the snap on first down, it's 3rd and long.
And Coach, this is a big play early on here. You know, Goddard needs to get a pretty good chunk of this here to maybe think about going for it. Otherwise, they'll be forced to punt here.
Got motion right, fake the toss right. He's looking to go back. He can't find anybody. Keeps his feet. Nice little play. He keeps his feet. So wanted to pass and did a great job of not forcing anything and got a nice little gain there. So brings up, now this is going to be a tough call here for Coach, because it's 4th down and 6. Probably would have liked to gotten a few more yards.
I think we'll go for it here. You know, 4th and 6, punting to Rio Rancho on this spot. You know, I think we'll just roll and try to pick this up.
Right there, we got half of it. So if we get another play like that, we'll be fine.
And Coach, you said it. That was a nice job by Vega there on the little bootleg. He scanned the field and found some space. And Coach, big 4th down here.
And we're in Wishbone. We give it to Morales. And he gets outside. He's to the 40. He does a little move, gets to the 30, comes back. He's still on his feet, and finally gets taken down. You called it, Coach. If Morales can get outside, it's exciting, and he gets a big play. And you can tell that's what Coach was trying to do, and you called it earlier when you saw their corners kind of coming in a little too much. So Morales bounces out for 1st down, Goddard at the 31.
That's a nice job by the offensive line there, sealed the edge, and Morales saw it, and that was actually designed to be that counter play inside, and Morales bounced it and found some space.
So we have a flag. So the refs are a little confused because Goddard did a little up-down with their line.
So Goddard's not set there, and so they're able to move, and that forced Rio Rancho to jump off sides. Now we just got to hope that the officials figure that out, because that was kind of a unique deal there, and they did, Coach. They got that on Rio Rancho.
And that's just a headsy call by Coach White to have the line have them trained to do that. So it brings up 1st and 5.
Vega's bringing in the play here.
So we got under 3.5 to go in the first. Goddard on the drive, down 14-0.
1st and 5, Coach.
In the wishbone. Rio Rancho, 10 guys in the box with a safety. And they go to Sammy. And Sammy pushes forward for a couple. So 2nd and 3.
That's a simple lead play there, Coach, off tackle.
Vega getting the play, bringing it in, trying to get inside the red zone. We get inside the red zone, it'll be 1st down. So Goddard back in the wishbone. Got Morales and Sammy as the tailbacks. And another mishandled snap, the 3rd one so far. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3. He's doing a good job of getting back on it, though. And that's crucial that Rio hasn't gotten on any of those.
Well, and Coach, new quarterback. This is Vega's first career start. And so his cadence is going to be a little different. His hands are going to feel a little bit different under center to center Josh Torres. And so they'll get it sorted out here. And
so here we go, 3rd and 4. Looks like we lost the yard. And we go up to the fullback. Nice play. 1st down, Goddard.
Ray
inside the red zone.
And Coach, that's I got to be honest. That's just one of my favorite plays in football. Just slam that fullback in there, and that was a nice job by the offensive line, and great by Salvaray. And Coach, there's another sophomore for Goddard getting some playing time, and
the line got a great push right there, and Salvaray did the rest. So 1st down and 10 at the 20. And the quarterback keeper, little option, pitch to Sammy. Nice little stiff arm. So he's met behind the line of scrimmage, stiff arms, and is able to pick up about 4 yards.
Option football, Coach. You fake the dive, you're going to read the end there, and Vega did a nice job. And Rio Rancho actually did a pretty good job of flying over the top to Sammy there. But, in this style of offense, really in any style of offense, you'll always take a 4-yard play on a 1st down. So Goddard's moving the football here, looking good, staying in the wishbone, double tight.
And now just a lead to Morales, and
Rio Rancho did a good job there.
And they're going to penalize for celebration. I like that. He got it on his little horsey, giddy up, and no need for that. So unsportsmanlike penalty, and that's going to be 1st down, Goddard. And that should be half the distance, so should be 1st and goal.
So this is going to be, it is going to be 1st and goal, Coach, like you said. Staying in the wishbone here. And, Coach, they are not, we're going to get a timeout from Rio Rancho.
Wow, Rio Rancho, 2nd timeout. They call it with 1:29 to go in the 1st quarter. We're going to take a timeout. We appreciate our sponsor.
I have a snake for your drain. You might want to step back.
Oh, no, baby.
All AC units moke a little. Is normal.
Oh, no, baby.
Aha, now your sprinkler system's strong like board.
Come on now. Don't let any fool work on your plumbing and air conditioning. Fergalicious. From clogged drains to sprinkler systems, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating is on the job. And who are you going to call for air filters and spring servicing on your AC unit? Fergalicious. Call Fergie's today, 622-2660. Nothing but love. Fergalicious.
All right, we are back, and Coach, we were talking about during the break just some different games. So last night, Artesia, another district opponent, how'd they do last night?
They beat Alamogordo 55-28 in their bowl game. So,
and Roswell's playing close right now. If we get any updates on that, we'll let you know. But Goddard has the ball, 1st and goal on the 9, staying in wishbone. And a lead to Sammy, and boy, he gets met behind the line of scrimmage again and still is able to muster a probably a 2-yard gain.
And Coach, that's been the story of his career. You know, first contact, you're not getting him down, and on the defensive side of the ball, he's going to get you down on the first contact playing linebacker, and still an unsigned senior, someone definitely you'd want to look at as a college program.
So here we go. We got Stone now split out. So we're staying in the wishbone, but we got a receiver to the right. And we go to Sammy, and Sammy jumps over some people on the ground. It's going to bring up 3rd down and goal at the 7. So 3rd down and 7. This is obviously 2-down territory.
Rio Rancho's tightening up here a little bit.
And I didn't really see how they guarded Stone out there. I'm sure that's something the coaches were looking at to kind of see if they thought they could get something out there.
Senior Nate Stone going to Eastern New Mexico. Josh Hernandez going to be split out now.
Still in wishbone with receiver to the right. And we're going to roll. We got a bootleg. And he's brought down to 5 or 6. So 4th and 6. We are capable of kicking a field goal. I don't know with how Rio Rancho's running offense right now.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter, Coach. So
that'll give Coach White time to think about it. So into the first quarter, Rio Rancho 14, Goddard 0. We'll be back.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
And we're back. Coach Deck and I trying to figure out what play is going to be called, but we know Goddard is more than likely going to go for it. And we got Stone split out here all by himself on the right. So we're starting the second quarter. Goddard 4th and goal at the 6.
And Stone has a little bit of room to operate on a slant out there if they want to go that way. And that's what it's going to be.
And it's a low pass, and he gets under it. He catches.
Oh, they're going to say it's incomplete, Coach, and we can't tell from here, but I know he came up with the ball.
It looked like he got under. I couldn't tell.
That's a good play that just didn't execute it, Coach. I guess it hit the ground, but it looked like the officials couldn't really see it. You know, if you're going to call that no good, they would call it no good right away, and Stone was standing up with the ball there.
They kind of looked at each other. So anyway, they call it incomplete. So Rio Rancho takes over at the 6-yard line. They got 94 yards to go. Let's see if Goddard can figure out this fast-paced offense and try to stop them here and keep them down here on this side of the field.
So Goddard playing a different front now. They're going to go with a 3-down look here.
Quarterback keeper. They fake the handoff, and he gets outside. And he's slung down at the, looks like 14. He'll bring up 2nd and 2.
And Coach, there's a big matchup out there to watch. Rio Rancho's left tackle, number 75, is one of the biggest human beings that I've ever seen, and he's going up with our big guy, Micah Cheatham, and that's a fun matchup to watch there.
And they do a little jet sweep here to number 12, and Sammy reaches out and gets him before he broke it, but not after they got a 1st down. So 1st and 10, Rio at the 20.
1st and 10, Rams.
And their fast pace they're continuing that pace.
This is going to be tough.
We didn't get off. So
The officials didn't see that, but we had 12 on the field there, and Rio Rancho's wondering why they didn't call that.
Yes,
but Coach, that's another thing that this pace does is that you can't substitute on defense. So
here we go. They go motion left, and they pass to the motion man, and he gets pushed out of bounds, but a first down Rio Rancho. So 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. And Goddard needs to come up with a stop here. Goddard is going to get the ball second half.
That's Joey Cave, the quarterback for Rio Rancho, finding Zach Vigil. And, Coach, that's they're just running him out into the flat there. And
they're going deep. He's got a man and is overthrown. So our safety did a good job coming over there. Stone was with him step for step, but he did get behind him just a little bit. And, he'd have had to be a perfect pass because we did have coverage there. And it was incomplete.
And Coach, that's the first deep shot Rio Rancho's kind of taken tonight, and you can see the versatility of their offense. They'll run it, they'll throw short, and then they'll look for that deep ball too.
They do a little set up a screen for that receiver they just went to, and he's big hit, Sammy. Big hit there, but not until they got a nice gain there. So 3rd and 2. At the 39, and they're back at it, ready again. They got twins right, and Goddard jumps offside again. They're pretty good at that hard count. It's going to get them a first down.
Well, and again, that's just a nice job from Rio Rancho playing at a different paces there. They line up quick, and it gets the defense thinking everything's fast, and then they probably have one word that means hard count, and everybody hears it, and they can hard count you too, and that's a big first down.
Quarterback keeper, he tries to bounce it outside, gets a nice little 5-yard gain.
Nice play by Hicks there, tackle. Senior.
And they're back at it again. I'll say they're lined up ready. They're looking over to the side. They got twins right. They got a wing to the left, running back to the left. And they give it to the running back, and he goes to the right, bounces it to the right, and he's off for the races. But our safety does a good job of pushing him out of bounds.
And there is going to be a flag back here, Coach.
And it is a hold, so Goddard's going to have a chance here. That's going to make it 2nd and long.
Max Kirk for Goddard did a nice job of getting into the backfield quick there, and I think they grabbed his jersey there in the backfield. So
Goddard got a break there, and now if this is the time to hold them, if they're going to do it here. We got 2nd and long, probably about 16, 17. 9:39 to go in the second quarter. 14-0 Rio Rancho. So they got 2-by-2. The shotgun running back goes to motion left, and they're going kind of deep.
Wow. That was a great break on the ball by Hicks there. Coach, that was either going to be intercepted or broken
highlight film hit.
Or a highlight film hit or a touchdown.
Right.
There was a lot of things that could have happened there, and luckily for Goddard, Hicks with a nice break on the ball and breaks that up there. And Coach, Rio Rancho 3rd and 18 here. So this will be interesting to see what their offense is like when they get into these long yardage situations. And
they got trips left, and they're going to the single back to the right, and he makes a nice slant, and they get a first down.
That was just a man coverage there on the outside, and they ran a post to the sticks, and a nice throw and nice catch there.
And they're already back at it. They go to the running back. He goes up the middle. He's to the 20, to the 10. Touchdown Rio Rancho. Wow, they just hustled up there after a big 3rd and 18. They just hand it to the running back straight up the gut, and he goes 40 yards to the house. 20-0 Rio Rancho. I'll tell you what, Coach, this just tells you how good Cleveland is.
Well,
I'm impressed with Rio Rancho right now in Cleveland, beating them last week. they've got to be very good. So Rio Rancho for the extra point. And it is up. And it is good. 21-0 Rio Rancho. We're going to take a break.
Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University.
And we're back. So Rio Rancho up 21-0, 9:16 to go in the second quarter. So Coach Deck, this is the time that Goddard needs to do. Goddard and have a 9-minute and 40-second drive.
Yeah, and we just talked about it. You know, you don't. And this is going to be a nice kickoff for a touchback here. And, Coach, you never want to be down 21-0, but with the way Goddard plays, this is a good opportunity. We talked about it during the timeout. There's 9 minutes to go here, second quarter. Goddard needs to go on a long drive, take up all of this clock, get it to 21-7, and then receive the opening kickoff coming out in the third quarter with a chance to cut it to one score. So obviously we don't want to get into a score-for-score track meet with a team like Rio Rancho right now, so we got to keep playing our game, use up the whole second quarter here, and Coach Goddard has had a lot of success moving the ball. Just kind of came up short there on both of their drives deep in Rio Rancho territory. So I don't think anything changes for Goddard on offense.
Well, we just got to, every play's got to be positive. You know, the few fumbled snaps is as good as Rio Rancho's defense is, and how we like to get 3 or 4 yards of play, that kind of puts us behind the count. So just kind of staying sharp here. So we go heavy right, pitch right. We go to Morales. Morales, nice cutback, a 7-8 yard gain. Great way to start this drive. So the play clock is 25, but it actually is 40 after the play. It just at 40 seconds it starts down. So I mean you can take every 2 plays over a minute off the clock every time. So that's just a great way to start this drive. 2nd and 3. So now we're going twins right. Got a wing to the left.
Now we're going to shift.
Yeah, shift. So Stone's out to the left. Shotgun. Motion right. And we're going to do a little option. We pass to Sammy. We're pitch it to Sammy. Sammy lowers his shoulder. They go low. That's probably the only way to get Sammy by yourself.
Yep.
He lowered his shoulder, and number 1, good tackle. Got a little lower, but first down Goddard, exactly what they needed.
And that was a nice shift into spread, Coach, and then you're going to motion the slot back to the right side and run the option out there. You're going to pitch off the end, and you gain a blocker with the motion there, and nice job.
So heavy right. We got Morales, the lone back. And we hand off to Morales, and Rio Rancho, everybody in the box there and couldn't get outside. So kind of gets back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10.
Well, in Rio Rancho, you know, like we had talked about earlier, I mean, they're playing 10 guys within 4 or 5 yards of the ball, and this is big boy football in there, slamming in there if you're Goddard, and send 11 guys to the ball flying if you're Rio Rancho, and this is old school football at its finest here, and Goddard's doing a nice job going trips here, trips to the right, gun to the right, Stone split to the left, and then flare it out to Morales. He's going to make a man miss.
And he's
trying to get outside here.
Well, and you can see Rio Rancho does a great job of flying to the ball. I mean, all 10 of them were pursuing just in case somebody missed, and Morales did a great job trying to break free, but probably back to the line of scrimmage again, 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Rio Rancho did a nice job there with all their pursuit angles, staying home, taking good angles, and then backside players staying home and then rally to the ball, and that's about the only way you can contain Morales. So that was a nice job there. And
so 3rd and long, we've got motion right and straight drop back, and he keeps his feet. He's trying to get outside and gets a couple yards. Again, he's doing a good job of trying not to force the ball somewhere. You know, keeping the ball, not trying to force anything. And
yeah, Coach, that's a nice job by Vega. You know, they faked the 18 option there, and then he's dropping back. Didn't find anybody and ran and made a play there. Got a couple yards. So Goddard's they're gonna have to punt this here. I know they don't want to, but with this situation, 4th and long, kind of on your own 35, you're gonna have to punt here. And Rio Rancho doesn't have anybody back. If we can go ahead and snap this and get this off.
And we do. So 4th and 8, Rio Rancho has no one back.
Oh, but we kicked it out of bounds. That's a bad break for Goddard there. Rio Rancho didn't have anybody back, but we kicked it short there. So Coach, Rio Rancho is going to take over here, up 21-0, and 6:39 to go.
So here they come. Looks like they're in 2-by-2. Gun. Oh, no, he switches to the other side. So trips right. Gun right. And they fake the handoff. The inside. Or actually, that might have been the middle man. Did a slant.
That's an incomplete pass there. It's a good job by Salvare breaking that up.
So 2nd and 10 at the 45. Goddard's got a hold right here for any chance to stay in this game against a very talented Rio Rancho club. So 2nd and 10. They got trips right, motion right. And Sammy gets through, and the quarterback keeps his feet. And he sees daylight, and he gets out of bounds. So still not a first down.
That's a nice escape drill there from Joey Cave, the quarterback for Rio Rancho. Sammy had him in his sights, and he spun out and picked up a lot of the
3rd and 3.
3rd and 3 here, yeah.
So 3rd and 3 at the 48-yard line. And they fake it to the running back, and he has the wing back. That's a nice little play. Looked like probably a read option there.
Yeah, and then I think the quarterback had a run pass option as well out on the edge there. He was trying to decide if he wanted to keep that, and then saw 32 kind of open in the flat there for a first down. Nice tackle by Sammy again.
The first down, Rio Rancho, they go to the running back, try to get a quick play, catch us off guard. We were ready that time, so 1 yard gain, and we're up 2nd and 9 at the 40.
Heat up the middle for the Rams. Down to number 32 for the run. Gain of a couple.
6 minutes to go in the second quarter.
So Rio Rancho made a substitution here, so Goddard is able to make one too if they want to.
So they got Twins left.
And Coach, it is still raining.
Still raining. It looks like they got Goddard to jump again. They have an amazing hard count. That's the 4th offsides, and you are right, it is coming down. Fantastic to get some rain here. But you're right, we've seen every...
Gene Dow, you better save this footage here of this video raining in Roswell.
We've almost seen in the 4 games we've played, we've almost seen every weather possible.
Coach,
dust storm in Artesia.
You are right about that.
Now we're seeing it rain.
And
they're going deep.
Diego Nunez is back there, and he's going to make an interception.
Goddard. Big play at the 1 yard line. What a play.
That was a nice job by Diego Nunez, just playing free safety, playing middle of the field, and the quarterback, Joey Cave, kind of mishandled the snap a little bit, Coach, because of the rain, but then he turned and unleashed a deep post, and JoJo Freeman was out there with nice coverage to kind of squeeze that throw, and then Diego Nunez is right over the top.
And we got to get out of the end zone, though. We, unfortunately, came down with it on the half-yard line.
Yeah, it's a bad break for Goddard. It's a shame it wasn't 1 yard deeper there. Right. But, Coach, we are on our own half-yard line in the wishbone, double tight, run and give there to Salvaray.
So we give it to the fullback right there, get about a yard, so get a little bit of.
And Coach, if we can get Morales back out on the edge in that. Whenever we're in the double tight wishbone there, Rio Rancho's playing really tight on the edge with not really any type of support player outside of him. So if we can capture the edge there whenever we're in this double tight look.
And that was probably our biggest play we've had from scrimmage so far when Sammy was able to bounce it outside from this formation. So we are in the wishbone, 2nd and 9 from the 2-yard line. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper, and whoa, barely gets out of the end zone. So about back to the line of scrimmage or to the original line of scrimmage. So.
And Rio Rancho did a nice job there of setting the edge and forcing that inside there. That's Vega.
It is pouring out there.
Coach, whenever the cheerleaders and the band have to call it a day and seek shelter, like, it's a pretty good storm here.
It is
so
pouring. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 9. Staying in the wishbone. Big play. We got to get out of here. So we give it to Sammy, and he keeps his feet. What Sammy does, he gets to the 6-yard line. And now we got some room to punt at least.
Well,
and the rain let up. It's now.
Yep, and Coach, it won't rain until next April.
So 4th down and 4. Again,
And Coach, we're gonna go for this 4th and 5 here. Maybe a little hard count. Try to get them to jump.
They tried the.
I'm gonna let this run down and then call a timeout here. And
so we got Rio to jump the first time we did that. The lineman didn't get set in there. It will stand up and then go in their stance, and it caught Rio Rancho off guard. The first time we did it, we tried to get him again. Good try. That would have given us a 1st down if we could have got him to jump.
Well, then I think we're calling a timeout here to set up a punt. We have to punt, based on where we have the ball, but also, I think Coach White might be considering going for this just with the struggles that we've had punting the ball. So if you could, just as a coach, if you're thinking I can get a great punt here and hold them, but if you're not confident in what your punter could do, Coach, maybe we go for this, or maybe even a little fake punt, something kind of interesting. This is the best time to run a fake punt because
nobody thinks you're going to run a fake punt.
Nobody thinks you're going to run a fake punt this deep. And so.
Well, and you're right, though. If we could get a 1st down, we could run the clock out. There's 3 minutes and 30 seconds. But it is very deep, so it looks like we're going to punt.
And with like we've been saying, with Rio Rancho's style of offense, you just hate to give it to them back here, but we're forced to do it.
You hate to give it to them anywhere.
Anywhere, that's right. And they're coming after this.
And much better punt that time, but it is fielded at the 40. And there's a bunch of flags all over the place.
There's a lot of flags.
He runs it back to the 10, so let's see what these flags are. But yeah, you just hate to give Rio Rancho the ball anywhere. Hopefully these penalties are on Rio Rancho, or they're going to have it 1st and goal. Typically those are blocks in the back, I would think. They're trying to, so referees are trying to sort this out. And it is, so blocking the back at about the 28-yard line, so it should take it back to that 10-yarder, 38.
Yes, and Coach, this is a big spot. You know, Goddard got the stop last time. They need another stop here, so they could go into the locker room and regroup, and then have the ball coming out. You know, Coach, getting the ball first in the third quarter is huge. Is a big opportunity, but Goddard needs to get a stop here.
So here comes Rio Rancho. They give it to the running back up the gut, and you can see they're going to try to run. Be sure Goddard doesn't have a chance to score. We're going to keep the clock running.
That's a nice job by Leighton Victor there, along with Sammy Zaragoza. Cheatham's going to check out.
So now Rio Rancho's kind of taking their time. You can see now they're kind of playing the clock a little bit. So it's under 3. We got 2:50 to go in the second quarter. We got motion left. And he's going deep. And it's going to stop the clock. So there goes my theory of them trying to run the clock out where Goddard can't get back. Big third down. Big third down for Goddard.
Yeah, and Coach, they had been showing that little bubble with the back there out into the backfield, and they ran that again. And the quarterback tried to look that off and get us to jump and then throw a flag route down the field there. But Goddard did a good job staying home and reading that. Coach, big third down.
So straight drop back, empty backfield, and he goes.
And there it's interception.
Intercepted again, Hicks. So Goddard stops Rio Rancho on 2 consecutive possessions, and that's big for them to stay in this game. And our manager hit the referee in the head throwing the ball.
And she's going to be a great javelin thrower in track and field, so she had a good Saturday workout there. Man, hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, he's shaking it off. He's walking it off. They're making sure he's okay. So 2:35 to go in the second quarter. See if Goddard can get any kind of life going here on offense.
Coach, this would be a great time for us to go ahead and pop a long run here. And
we're in the W formation.
Get some momentum.
And we fake.
He's got Burl open if he could get it to him.
Oh, and Rio Rancho had that covered pretty good.
Coach, and you can just see, you know, Burl was wide open, and number 2 for Rio Rancho bit on the run fake, and Burl was wide open,
but number 7 had.
And then number 2 from Rio Rancho flipped his hips and in about 4 steps had caught up to Burl, and you can just see, you know, this is real deal playing Rio Rancho. You know, I think the biggest high school in the state, or maybe second biggest, and they have some really impressive athletes out here, Coach, and that was pretty impressive.
Well,
there.
7 did a good job of putting some pressure on Vega so that he couldn't get his feet set and throw like he wanted to. So we got a quarterback keeper, Vega going up, and Rio Rancho's up there, going to bring it 3rd and long. So we got 2:22 to go. So 3rd and 8.5.
Bringing in a spread package here. Stone and Hicks and Elijah Romero checking on.
It's going to be under 2 minutes to go. Definitely do not want to give Rio Rancho the ball back here before half. We got a long way to go here. On the 20-yard line, 3rd and 8. So we got trips left. Stone out here by himself. And here's the snap. Straight drop back, do a little button hook and go to Stone. And number 7 is with him all the way. Pretty good throw. Pretty good throw.
And they're going to get Rio Rancho here with maybe a little it'd have to be pass interference with the ball in the air there. Stone did a nice job kind of creating some contact there, kind of did a little arm over and accelerate. And whenever he did that arm over, I think Rio Rancho grabbed his jersey there.
So pass interference, Rio Rancho. That's going to be 1st down, Goddard. So here we go. Got to be in the 2-minute offense. Got 1:39 to go at the 35-yard line. That's a nice little button hook and go by Stone, and Vega had it. That was on the money. That was That was a good throw.
Really nice play.
So we're going to do a little option here. Vega keeps it for a first down. We're past the 50. Here we go. The clock's going to stop while they move the chains. Minute 30 to go. We had pitched it to Sammy every time. That time Vega kept it. And a nice first down run.
The clock's running here. We got running our 2-minute offense here.
We're at the 49-yard line.
Goddard's going to call a timeout. No, Rio Rancho's going to call.
Rio Rancho, okay.
A timeout. So
this should be their last one. Minute 23 to go in the second quarter. Rio Rancho up 21-0. Goddard has intercepted the ball the last 2 times. Rio had the ball. We just haven't been able to score yet. We've gotten the ball down. First 2 times we had it pretty decent, and then we haven't done much since. But right now, we got a nice little drive going. Started inside the 20, and we're already past the 50.
Yeah, Coach, it's 21-0, but it really feels like it's closer than that. You know, Goddard has moved the ball pretty well all game, just hasn't been able to get in the end zone. They've been inside Rio Rancho's 20-yard line twice. And this would be a huge touchdown if Goddard can get into the end zone here. This would really kind of change the outlook and the feel of the game. You know, like what we said with Goddard getting the ball coming out second half. So.
And the sun is shining. Just like we figured. Everybody's clothes that are wet from the rain.
The cheerleaders and the band, they're back. They went and cleaned off their instruments there. And
all right, here we go. We got 2x2. Gun right. And here we go. Goddard ball. Minute 23 to go on the 49-yard line. Going in. Motion right. And we pass it to Sammy. He lowers.
He's got to get out of bounds here.
And I'm waiting for the official's call.
He should have been given the out of bounds already.
I don't know why he waited.
So whenever we motion from that 2x2 set into a trips there, kind of showing that 18 option look, the safety rolls with that, and that leaves Stone kind of in a man matchup there to the backside away from that. That's something I think we'll look at.
So we got trips
moving
left.
Forward.
Trips left this time, gun left. Morales is the back with Vega. And here's the snap, fake the handoff to Morales. And he doesn't like what he sees. Still running around. Vega still running around. Nice backside block. And he
had some space there to run and just get out of bounds, but he tried to throw going to his left there. But Coach Vega has really done a nice job just making plays, creating opportunities. Rio Rancho's had pretty decent coverage.
They really have. And I like that he's not forcing stuff in somewhere he doesn't feel confident and possibly turning it over.
Really making smart plays with the ball there.
So we got 3rd and 7.
So we got Elijah Kiddos checking in to a receiver here. He also plays quarterback. That's something to look out for here.
He's being covered a little bit tighter than everybody else, so they might know that. A straight drop back. They try a button hook, and he is sacked.
And that's a tough spot. Rio Rancho knows we have to pass, and so they just kind of turn the dogs loose there up front in a pass rush set there, and
they don't have a timeout, so Goddard can run this down quite a bit. It's 4th and long. There's 40 seconds on the game clock, 20 seconds on the play clock. So
I think we'll probably let this run all the way down, and then we'll punt just to kind of pin them back with not very much time left.
So 21-0, and it could have been worse. Goddard's got to feel pretty good about stopping Rio Rancho the last 2 times they've had it. We
absolutely
got to get in the end zone right now.
So Goddard is going to take a timeout. There's 20 seconds left in the first half. 4th and 13. Goddard has the ball on their own 48 there. shout out to girls basketball. Coach Neighbors, 1-0 on the year. Big win at Clovis.
I was very pleased. First 3 quarters we did well, and then fourth quarter I think everybody remembered that they played soccer 2 days ago, and kind of first game we've been together, and kind of had a little bit of a letdown in the fourth, but they did a fantastic job, and just happy to be playing again. And Clovis kind of same situation, had some soccer kids, and
now
just starting.
And now going back to soccer now, is that correct for those girls? So
they had a game today. I'm sure they won, and so they will start the playoffs on Tuesday.
Awesome. And then shout out to Goddard girls volleyball. Came up short in the state championship game yesterday, but man, we are super proud of those girls and those coaches representing Goddard well. What a great run, coach. Undefeated going into the state championship game. Came up short, but
what a career for those seniors.
Unbelievable.
They were in the every year, finals, semifinals,
Lacey Schooley, Sydney Bills, all those seniors. Just what a great run. Super proud of you.
So Goddard's going for it with 20 seconds to go, and Rio Rancho gets some pressure.
He's got some space here. If he can run, and look at Vega go and pick up the first down. Coach,
that took
a play.
10 seconds to go, and he got the first down on 4th and 13. He gets 14 yards.
Big Larry Luna out there giving him a block on the edge to give him some room there. University of New Mexico commit Larry Luna. Head coach Danny Gonzalez coming back doing great things. Rocky Long, legend, returns, getting a good one. And Larry Luna throws the block for Vega. Coach, here we go. Hail Mary situation.
10 seconds. We got trips right. Gun left, and he's going to the left. He's going deep for Stone, throwing it up and intercepted by Rio Rancho. He had to throw it.
Yeah, coach, just had to take a chance there, and so Rio Rancho is going to get one play here. 5 seconds to go.
So one play before half. So Goddard kind of a little exciting there at the end. On 4th and 12, pick up 13, and have a chance for a Hail Mary, and intercepted. 4 seconds to go.
Well, it looks like Rio Rancho is just going to go ahead and take a knee here or there they have a deep back here to just in case they fumble. So this will be a knee, and this will be the end of the first half. Rio Rancho is going to take a lead into the halftime here, 21-0. Goddard's going to have the ball coming out, so we'll see what changes both teams make here and have an exciting second half bowl game here in Roswell, New Mexico at the Wool Bowl.
For your commercial business, John Deere makes it easy to assemble a team of quality machines with the Green Fleet Purchasing Program. With Green Fleet, the more you buy, the more you save. It's that simple. The John Deere Green Fleet Program is based on a simple point system, allowing you to earn discounts by buying a variety of equipment or several pieces of the same equipment. It's up to you. John Deere's Green Fleet Program. Discounts that allow you to boost bottom line profits. Come by Pecos Valley Equipment at 1015 South Atkinson in Roswell, or call 623-7400. Bob Reed Pest Control is committed to providing the most modern pest control management solutions for homes and businesses. Bob Reed can handle every aspect of pest control, from general insects to trees, shrubs, yard treatments, and commercial weed control. They're the only authorized Centricon termite elimination system operator in southeastern New Mexico. No job is too big or too small. Call Bob Reed Pest Control today. Southeastern New Mexico's pest management professionals, 623-5344, and find them fast in names and numbers.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business technology for over 30 years now, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, cracked screen replacement, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 until 1 p.m. Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointment and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call 574 415-625-9141 for even faster service.
If you're missing a tooth or several teeth, a dental implant may be the ultimate solution. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you probably forget you have an implant. Maupin and Brown Dentistry is one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, with literally thousands of implant patients who are absolutely delighted with the results. Call Maupin and Brown today for an evaluation. You'll be surprised how affordable implants can be. Maupin and Brown, your choice for experienced, state-of-the-art dentistry.
And now a performance from the 2019 Goddard Rocket Marching Band.
So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the Amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Bob Reed Pest Control protects you and your home by controlling pests that invade. Bob Reed Pest Control understands the importance of safety in and around your home from unwanted pests, and they offer answers and solutions when you need them most. Protect your home, your children, and your pets from the dangers of poisonous bugs and insects. Let Bob Reed Pest Control and their fully licensed professionals start working for you and your family today. Call 623-5344, serving all of southeastern New Mexico. Find them fast in names and numbers.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
Inmer. ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers. These include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career pathway at Inmer. Fergie's Plumbing and Heating. Don't let just anyone work on your plumbing and air conditioning. From clogged drains to sprinkler systems, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating is on the job. Call Fergie's today, 622-2660. Roswell Honda. Roswell Honda's third annual Cash for Junker sale. Now through April 30th, if you can push it, pull it, or drag it, your vehicle into Roswell Honda, they'll give you $3,000 for your trade all April long at Roswell Honda. Oasis Computers. Headphones, keyboards, gaming, and gift certificates for all the latest in computer technology and gaming. Visit Oasis Computers in Roswell, right across from the Wool Bowl. Speaking of the Wool Bowl, Coach, we are in the Wool Bowl at the Wool Bowl bowl game.
This is the Wool Bowl bowl.
The Wool Bowl bowl. Rio Rancho versus Goddard. If you are just now tuning in, Rio Rancho leads 21-0. They are playing fast and furious. Scored the first 3 times they touched the ball at will. And then Goddard defense stepping up big. 2 big interceptions the last 2 times Rio had the ball. Just offensively, Coach, we were able to drive, just couldn't sustain it long enough to get in the end zone. What do you think?
Yeah, first drive, moved the ball well, went for it on 4th down, came up a couple inches short. Rio Rancho scores. Then kind of same thing. Goddard gets the ball, drives down to inside Rio Rancho's 5-yard line. We get a first and goal situation, go for it on 4th. Looked like Stone caught it. They called it no good. So turnover on downs there, and so really the profile of this game is really more, kind of like a 14-14 or 21-14 type game, but Goddard just hasn't been able to get the ball into the end zone. And Coach, you said it, Rio Rancho plays at a really fast pace. It's hard to describe. You would have to just see it in person to see how fast they go. And really what is impressive, in addition to the speed that they play with, the tempo, Coach, is they're really balanced in their offensive execution and their play calling. They can run the ball, they can throw it short, so they have a nice quick game out of it. They even have a nice hard count playing out of their tempo. Got Goddard to jump off sides a couple times. So it's not just the pace, but they're really balanced also in what they do. And Goddard's defense has done a nice job with the 2 stops that they have, and that's kind of where we're at, I think, for the second half, Coach, is Goddard gets the ball first, got to drive down and score here, make it 21-7, and the defense got hot there towards the end of the first half, and they need to keep coming up with stops here. So, Coach, long way to go in this one. Exciting first half. Score update for the last one I got. Clovis was leading Roswell 14-0 at half. And that update's coming from legendary Jake Caldwell. Thank you for the update there. Miss you, buddy. Hope you're doing well.
And one more thing about Rio Rancho is they have athletes and they play one spot. At bigger schools, you can play the one position. Our guys are playing the old school Ironman football. Most of our guys play both ways.
Yeah.
So they're able to keep a good pace. Those guys can stay fresh. The defense plays defense. The offense plays offense. Our guys are going both ways.
Yeah, Coach, and that's really what allows you as a coach to put in this type of offense that can play at this pace. These guys aren't, repping defense every day. These guys aren't going to learn kickoff return. They're going to learn their one spot and their 1 or 2 signals that they have in this offense, and they rep it every day. And so it's a nice thing having 4,000 students. You can really get a lot done, and they are really impressive to watch. And
they are.
And then, Coach, you said it too. Cleveland beat Rio Rancho, I think, 45-0, something like that. Wow, Cleveland must be. It's tough to say in this shortened season, but that kind of makes me wonder if we had a full 11-12 game season, if maybe Cleveland might break some records this year, because you beat Rio Rancho 45-0, Coach.
I don't know how anybody beats this team. Anything to know. This is very impressive team, Rio Rancho.
So Rio Rancho, great football team, great school. And, Coach, they have a real passionate fan base up there in Rio Rancho and Cleveland. And they brought a lot of fans out here as well. And this is fun, Coach. And we also need, or maybe you have it, a girls soccer score. I can see some of the girls in the stands now, showing up to watch the game. So girls soccer playing Portales today. So if anybody out there has that score, you could let us know. Rio Rancho kicking off here, and that's going to be into the end zone. Yeah, and Coach, that's, I don't like that rule,
So he could not have brought it out.
It's an automatic touchback there, and they're doing that for the safety of the game. But when you got a guy like Javen Morales returning the kickoff there, you would like to give him a chance there. But
when he kind of trotted out the end zone, I thought, he didn't down it. So you don't have to down it anymore.
Nope. As soon as the ball breaks the plane of the goal line, it's a touchback. Boo. So he didn't even have to catch it, Coach. He could have just let it go. So Goddard's going to come out here.
All right.
And, Coach, we had a lot of success running the triple option early out of the double tight wishbone here. That's something I'd expect to see again early.
So we're going heavy left, gun left. Motion left. Run left. Quarterback keeper. And Rio Rancho's there after about a 2-yard gain. Or 1. Looking at the
and Coach Vega's playing quarterback here. And Coach, this is his first career start. And I thought he did a nice job, Coach, running the offense, not trying to make anything crazy happen that's not there, just running the offense. And then when it was on him, he made some plays with his legs, and
he made a big 4th down and 13 play in the first half that got it exciting towards the end there. And
so we're in W, gun to the left, going to go motion here, run a little wheel out of the backfield. Vega's looking to run again.
And he throws it down the sideline. Nice catch by
Josh Hernandez.
First down, Goddard.
And Coach, that's a W formation there with a gun left, and Josh Hernandez is going to go to motion and kind of turn that into kind of a wheel route there up the sideline, and he wasn't open, but then he came back to Vega, broke off his route, and Vega put it on the money, Coach. Nice play there. First down, Goddard. Going to stay in W, gun left.
And Rio Rancho and 10 people in the box with the safety. Same play. We kind of ran in and he almost bounced it outside. So he kind of ran into Sammy there, but was able to bounce outside. But unfortunately, a 2-yard loss. So 2nd and 12 at the 31-yard line. Starting the 3rd quarter.
For a loss, Lujan will be credited for a sack.
So the wind has died down a little bit, or the flag either got wrapped around that pole. The wind slightly less than it was, and the rain has stopped.
It is cloudy again, though.
So it could come back. Now we got motion left. Quarterback keeper.
Yeah, and Coach Rio Rancho's just doing a nice job, just really stuffing the box in there, and there's not any room in there right now. Rio Rancho's got playing a heavy box, and Coach, just like on offense, they got a lot of studs on defense that are big, and they're rolling guys in and out and playing fresh. And
so 3rd and 11. Big play here for Goddard coming out of halftime. So we're shotgun in the W formation, gun left. Motion right. And he fakes the handoff.
He's got Salvare.
And he got sacked there.
Yeah, he got his eyes over to Salvare just a tick late, and then by then the pass rush got on him, and that was a nice pass rush there by Rio Rancho. So good play, just couldn't quite execute it. Had him open. And Goddard's forced to punt here.
Loss of 8 on the play, puts the ball at the 24-yard line.
So Rio Rancho stops Goddard on first possession of the 3rd quarter. And we're lining up for the punt. We've punted twice so far. They're blowing the whistle. Timeout, Rio Rancho. So their coach is not happy about that, having to call a timeout. They stopped Goddard. Goddard's lining up to punt. And I don't know if I'm not sure. Have somebody covered or what?
They had 11 on the field. They had a guy back to return. They had everyone covered. I'm not sure what they were mad about. They're not going to make any substitutions. Interesting. So they burned a timeout there early.
So Goddard lining up to punt again. So 8:46 to go in the 3rd. Rio Rancho calls their first timeout.
I mean, Goddard is going with a spread punt here, so that's probably what it was. They were looking to make sure we were matched up with where we needed to be.
And he kind of pooches it out here and out of bounds, see where they spot it. So they know that number 21 is dangerous, not wanting to give him the ball. And let's see, the referee, where is he putting the ball?
Coach, I thought he was going to mark that off, and then he is not moving. So that's a nice
very
punt.
Generous spot.
Nice punt by Burrow there. Really nice.
To the 45. So Rio Rancho got twins to the right with a wingback. Gun right.
So now they're going with a little check with me sideline play call here. This is get lined up and then get the play.
And they hand it off to the running back, and
that is a nice pursuit play. Coach, we're saying the same things. We're excited.
Man. That was great pursuit. A 2-yard loss on that. So great defense by Goddard to start the second half.
That's Salvaray and Victor and Sammy there. Nice job. Trying to create some false keys there. They pulled one way and ran the other way, and Goddard was on it.
So they're going option to the left, and quarterback keeps the pitch at the last second. They kind of get back to a 3rd and manageable 6 at the 49. Getting a little chippy down there.
Some extracurricular
activity. Nothing's penalized. Have to keep an eye on that. So no huddle. They got trips right this time. Gun right. The running back's about 2 yards going motion now. They hit him on the wheel route. Thrown behind him. He stumbles catching it. Kind of shifty move, but taken out of bounds. A loss. So 4th down and 9.
And Coach, they want to keep attacking the flats there to Goddard, and Coach Diego Nunez, playing a deep free safety, ran about 35 yards, and him along with Hicks made a nice tackle there. That is great from Diego Nunez, and then Hicks to get off the block and make the tackle too.
So Rio Rancho has not punted yet, and they're lining up for the punt.
And Morales is going to get a chance here, Coach.
Got a chance.
Oh, he kind of hesitated a little bit there.
Great coverage there.
Great coverage from a Rio Rancho there. So Coach Goddard's defense again really playing tough. Early on, I think the pace kind of surprised us a little bit, Coach. And there's also no way to simulate that in practice either. Just in 1 week, you don't know who you're going to play. And so after those first few drives, Goddard's defense made a lot of adjustments. And Rio Rancho has gone nowhere in their past 4 drives. Now Goddard's offense looking to get things going here.
Get something to go on offense here.
So wing to the right, split into the right, tight into the left.
So Goddard girls soccer won 5-1, so they are the undefeated district champions.
Great.
We should find out brackets, I believe, late tonight or early tomorrow morning, and see they could host first round. I think they've had a great district run there. Max Prep's had them pretty high, so they could possibly host that first round on Tuesday, which would be fantastic.
Great job, girls.
So here we go, Goddard coming out. Got Hernandez split to the left. Kind of got a...
This is
back. What do you call this formation?
Well, it's and they had a little wheel out of the backfield there.
So we had a fullback.
So it's a
shotgun.
He's in we're in a gun right, and then the fullback is offset, Coach. And so the fullback was a little closer to the strength of the formation. So we would call that near. So it's kind of a gun right near backfield.
Okay.
And then a wing to the left and a split into the left there. Or we could flip that or offset the fullback the other way, it looks like. So
Hernandez split to the right this time.
So this would be a gun left near with a wing and split into the right. Tight end to the left.
And the ball is loose. Vega picks it up and big sack.
Well, and that's a tough break there, Coach. We had him 3rd and 5 and came out in this formation. We hadn't shown this formation yet in this game and kind of had Rio Rancho on their heels. But again, Coach, the snap just, I couldn't tell if it was good snap or whatever, but just couldn't handle it. And dang, that's a tough break there.
Tough break there. So 4th and long, got to line up to punt here. 4th punt of the game for Goddard. Nice snap there. Good punt. 21's going to have a chance to return.
Great punt there from Burrell. Good job.
Burrell's been punting his last 3. 3 out of 4 have been fantastic.
Absolutely, and that's kind of into the wind there, hung up there, forced the fair catch.
All right, so kind of little positioning game here to start the second half. Both defenses stepping up big, see if Goddard can do it again. First time Rio Rancho had the ball in the third quarter, Goddard stuffs them on all 3 plays.
Well, and Coach, I would love for the defense to create a turnover here, maybe turn some defense into offense, and that's a lateral.
Boy, that was a nice little play call right there. So the quarterback's running, and it wasn't really an option. That receiver just backed up behind him where he threw it. It wasn't a pitch. That was a throw out to the flat.
It actually is kind of an option, but it's the split in is just way deeper than what you would kind of traditionally see. It's
like a pass behind you option.
Yeah, it was a nice
little play. You don't see it very often.
Yeah, more of a next, college play, but Rio Rancho looks like a college team.
I tell you what, that is no lie there.
Coach, their left tackle is maybe the biggest human being that we've seen this year. Massive.
And he moves. He moves well. So now they got to run to the right side. He's still pumping his legs, so Rio Rancho still kind of running, how they did the first 3 scores with more runs than passes, and they're showing a little versatility on different kinds of runs, and they get a first down at the 22, so they're almost inside the red zone. So they got twins right, gun left, motion left, fake the handoff to the motion man. Quarterback still has it. Running around and
he fumbled.
Ball's loose.
That's going to be blue ball. Goddard rolled blue, and Coach, we just said it. We need the defense to come up with a turnover.
They did.
And there it is. I think Diego Nunez jumped on that. I didn't see who forced it. I believe Sammy Zaragoza forced that. The defensive line was doing a good job there, just shooting gaps, Coach, kind of making a pile, and it forced the quarterback to kind of the running back to reset his path there, and the ball got a little wide in his arm. And
Goddard's third takeaway for the defense. Defense playing well.
And Coach, what is this? Maybe the 5th stop in a row because we forced a punt there and
for sure 4. Now we just got to get something going on offense, and no going there.
It's a low snap again,
and they're still. So Rio Rancho kind of has figured out our runs here, and just gotta break one, get some momentum going here. The defense is doing fantastic, taking the ball away, kind of keeping them from scoring. It's always been on this side of the field, them going in to score.
No, and we need to pop one here on offense. Get string together some big plays and kind of flip the field, but also get into the end zone and put some pressure on Rio Rancho. And
so we're trying to pass, and okay, we got a flag. Yeah, they kind of holding Hernandez there.
Well, they were holding Hernandez, and then Salvare leaked out on another wheel route there, and they held both of them, so either one of them is a good call. And Coach, that's a tough play to find the fullback on a wheel route there, and so that's the 3rd or 4th time that we've got Salvare out there. And
now there's another penalty. There's another penalty in the backfield, so I believe there's 2. That's why I believe there's 2 penalties here. Holding Rio Rancho declined.
Roughing the
pass. Okay, yes. There's a flag back there. The guys just covered it up. I saw it down there. So personal foul, roughing the passer, and pass interference are going to take the 15-yarder. So that's one way to start moving the chains, Coach.
Yeah, and we're on to something there. Getting Salvare, leaking him out into the backfield there, or out of the backfield, and.
All right, so Goddard first down.
Rio Rancho is going to have to make an adjustment to find him.
We got a quarterback keeper and nothing going there. So we're on the 31-yard line. 2nd and 10.
And Coach, there's just
nowhere to go.
There's just no running in there. You know, Rancho's they got a big front in there, and they're really stuffing it. And
here we go. We got Stone split out to the left. We got Wishbone. And we're giving the ball to Sammy. Sammy's got some room. He's to the outside. We got first down. Goddard got to the outside there, running towards Stone's side. 15-yard gain.
Little off tackle lead play there, Coach.
And you can see they've done their scouting. They are tackling Sammy on the ankles.
Yeah,
they know he's lowering his shoulder. They don't want to get any part of that.
Same formation here. Bone, Stone split to the left. Same play.
And off to Sammy, and again, nice little 9-yard gain.
And that's
Goddard's found something here.
That's power there. They're pulling a backside guard. Pablo Zaragoza pulling around, trying to get up in there, but Coach Sammy, his brother, was out ahead of the puller there. He saw some green grass and nice run.
So 2nd and 1 at the 46. Goddard showing some life here. At the end of the third quarter, they gotta keep this drive alive. So same formation, but looks like heavy right this time. And they're going to go to the right with Morales, and he gets a first down. First down, Goddard inside the 45-yard line.
And Coach Morales really does a great job of feeling that cut back when it's there. Nice vision in a tight box there.
Down to the 44-yard line.
And Coach, last week against Roswell High, it's on a similar play. That's when Morales housed him. You know, made a cut and was gone. So we're in that same spot right now. You know, we've got to pop a long run here and get in the end zone.
So we got Hernandez split out to the left, still in the bone. Here's the snap, back to Sammy, the play that worked a couple times. That time, Rio Rancho was ready for it. So back to the line of scrimmage, 2nd and 10. So here comes Stone bringing in the play. Under 2:15 to go in the third. Rio Rancho 21, Goddard 0. But Goddard stringing together a drive here to get back in the game. So Stone split out to the right. Bone.
And got big Larry Luna out here to the right as well.
Straight drop back pass. He's got Stone on a button hook and go. Stone comes back to it. He catches it.
Back and great.
We're inside the red zone. No penalties on the play. Goddard, first down.
That was a great adjustment by Stone in the air. The corner was playing on top a little bit, and Vega kind of threw it to his backside shoulder there, and Stone just hit the brakes and makes a nice catch. Eastern New Mexico commit Nate Stone.
So Goddard
from Vega
on the 18-yard line. So we got Hernandez split out to the right this time. Still in the bone. And here's the snap. We give it to the straight dive to the fullback. Great call. Got a good push by the line there. A 4 or 5 yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 or 6 inside the 15 to the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and Coach, that's a great play, a staple play out of the bone backfield there. You're just going to give it to the fullback, and it puts a lot of pressure on the defense to keep their keys there. You know, if you don't take that play away, it'll be the easiest 5 yards that you've ever had. And then what that does is it starts to set up, you know, your option, your lead, your counters. It's a nice first down play, and we've had a lot of success with it all night.
We come right back with it, and it gets another. They're pushing the pile. It's going to take it to the 11-yard line, so 3rd and a long 2. Okay, Goddard's been here before. We just got to punch our ticket into the end zone here.
To the 11-yard line.
And this quarter has gone quick. 35 seconds.
And Rio Rancho is going to call a timeout here.
Their second timeout.
Coach, the Goddard run game is, it kind of wears on you, as the game goes on. And Rio Rancho's done a pretty decent job of kind of stopping the run here. But after a while, whenever teams just keep running at you and keep running at you, you start to get tired. The physicality of it is hard to handle if you're not used to it. Sure. And I think you're seeing Rio Rancho on their heels a little bit, and they're going to call a timeout, try to get it going here, and you're going to read off some live reads.
Business Notions. Our business is to make your business look good. Shop online today at businessnotions.com. Embroidery and screen print that catches the eye. Damon Graham, New York Life. So Easy Sewing is your
Read the fine
authorized baby lock retailer and offers a variety of sewing classes. So Easy Sewing also repairs most brands and models of sewing machines. Low price guarantee and a friendly staff await you at So Easy Sewing. Come by 200 East College or call 623-3774. Fine print always get you.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. Goddard third and a long 2. At the 11-yard line.
And Coach Micah Cheatham's going to check in at a fullback here in the Abone, and we've had success running him to get first downs. And, we're going to run a bootleg.
They fake it to him. He's got Stone. Throws it just a bit inside.
Well, in Rio Rancho, they had seen the film of that, and Coach, they sold out to try to stop Cheatham on that give there, and a great call from Coach White with the bootleg to the left there, and Vega had room to run, but he went for Stone, and Stone was open too, just threw it up a little behind him there, and Coach, a big play.
This is it right here. We got 31 seconds in the third quarter. Rio Rancho up 21-0. Goddard has the ball on the 11-yard line, 4th down and 2. They're in the bone. Same play. He's going to keep it. He's going to keep it. First down. Pulled down from behind, but that's a first down. Goddard inside the 5. So call the same play, and just like we saw, he could have kept it last time. He kept it that time. Great play call. First down and goal, Goddard, and that's did he get out of bounds, I guess? The clock stopped, or maybe to set a first down.
Let's see if we're going to wind this here, Coach. I didn't see if
we probably want to try to punch it in here.
Yeah, Coach, we would love to score on this play here, so we don't have to run a play in the fourth quarter. We'd love to punch this in right here, Coach.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
He did get out of bounds. There's Cheatham. Cheatham's pushing the pile, keeping his legs going.
He gets to about the 1-yard line, or maybe the 2. 14 seconds to go. He needed somebody else behind him pushing. Sammy was doing a good job.
And, Coach, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Goddard's going to have a second and goal from the 2 whenever we come back.
Ladies and gentlemen, So Easy Sewing finally has our most popular sewing machines and sergers back in stock. We have the Zest, our entry-level machine, on sale for $149. We have the amazing Jazz 2, which boasts a 12-inch throat, on sale for $7.99, and our #1 selling Verve sewing embroidery combo machine on sale for $9.99. All machines include lifetime instruction on the use of the machine. Hurry in to 200 East College Boulevard in Roswell to claim your new machine before they're gone. So Easy Sewing. You've never had it so easy.
Mop and Brown Dentistry. Are you missing a tooth or several teeth? Well, a dental implant from Moppin and Brown Dentistry may be exactly what you need. As one of New Mexico's most experienced implant providers, you can put your trust in Moppin and Brown's team. Implants look and feel so much like real teeth that you'll probably forget that you even have them. You'll be surprised at how affordable implants can be. Moppin and Brown Dentistry, your choice for state-of-the-art dentistry. Moppin and Brown Dentistry is a proud sponsor of GHS Sports. Roswell Seed Company. Whether you need bulk seed for your farm or seeds for your garden, Roswell Seed has the seed you need. Roswell Seed Company in downtown Roswell since 1898. All right, Coach, we're starting the fourth quarter. Rio Rancho up 21-0 at Goddard. Second and goal at the 2-yard line. Looks like they're keeping that package with Cheatham in there.
And Coach, in 3 plays, Cheatham's going to get 2 yards.
You are right. Well, they did a great job using him for a decoy to get the first down on a big fourth down here at the end of the third quarter.
Another thing, we could run that quarterback follow, fake it to Cheatham and then follow Cheatham in, and that would be but I think you're going to see Goddard keep running this ball right up the middle, and there's the big push.
Touchdown, Goddard.
Micah Cheatham right up the middle. Roll blue. Micah Cheatham, senior.
21-6. Goddard is on the board, and if their defense keeps doing what they've done this half, we got ourselves a ball game, Coach.
Yeah, and Goddard's gonna looks like kick a PAT here, try to make this a 21-7 ball game, and then I think we'll see. Do we go onside kick? The defense has been playing lights out for an hour here. Do you kick it deep and try to get a stop, or do you maybe go for an onside kick and try to just capture kind of the direction of the game and try to steal a possession right here? It's a tough call. What do you think, Coach?
It's a tough call. It's, our defense has 3 takeaways. The first 2 times, I believe, Rio had the ball in third quarter, we just stuffed them. They started moving the ball on us when we got that fumble. So I don't know. That's why we're up here and they're down there making those calls.
That's why we're up here trying to decide where we're going to eat after the game. So,
but what a great, Goddard could have laid down Rio Rancho first 3 possessions they score, and they have not scored since. Goddard defense doing their thing, and
that's a testament of Coach White and who he is and what he teaches these boys, and that's to never quit and never give up, and we're seeing that because, like you said, Coach, early on this looked like a college team out here playing at an unbelievable level, and Goddard rose to the challenge after that, and then here we are, 21-7, kicking off. So
we're about to find out what decision, and they kind of squib it down the middle. It's picked up kind of between the legs, and number 7 gets it.
And he makes a cut, Coach.
He's to the 40. He's to the 30. He's to the 20. He's to the 10. Touchdown, Rio Rancho.
There's no flags.
Wow, he made it. Like the ball went between the up-back's legs.
Yeah.
And 7 scooped it up and just made an unbelievable cut. And that's a dagger right there after we showed some life to not even have a chance for our defense to stuff them. That's tough.
Well, if there's any good news, it's that we get the ball right back now, and so we could cut it back to 2 scores and kind of be right back in the same situation. If there's a silver lining there's hardly any clock runs off, but like you said, Coach, that's a tough break there. You cut it to 21-7, and the up man fumbles, and
just worst case scenario right there.
Yeah, just a tough break, and Rio Rancho going to try to go for a PAT. If we could block one of these, that would be
got a pretty good push, but he's on top of it. 28-7, Rio Rancho. We'll be back.
I have a snake for your drain. You might want to step back.
Oh no, baby.
All AC units moke a little. Is normal.
Oh no, baby.
Aha! Now your sprinkler system's strong like bull.
Come on now. Don't let any fool work on your plumbing and air conditioning. Fergalicious. From clogged drains to sprinkler systems, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating is on the job. And who are you going to call for air filters and spring servicing on your AC unit? Fergalicious. Call Fergie's today, 622-2660. Nothing but love. Fergalicious.
Pecos Valley Equipment, John Deere. For almost 20 years, Pecos Valley Equipment has been servicing and selling John Deere tractors and implements to the families of Chavez and Eddy County. We thank you for your continued business and look forward to working with the next generation that will rely on John Deere for parts, service, tractors, and implements. Pecos Valley Equipment, your John Deere dealer. Coach, just a worst case scenario that they ran back the kickoff when they kind of mishandled it. But like you said, hey, we got the ball back. If our offense can score again, cut it back to a 2-score game, we're still in this, not completely out of it, but we're going to have to score quick. And that's on Goddard football, but we are capable of doing it.
Well, and this alignment for Rio Rancho's kickoff, where they just take away one side of the field, you better make sure you have a good kickoff, which they do.
All right, so it was kicked.
Because I was going to say, if they kick it to Morales or something right there, and they're only playing half field coverage, essentially, that would give us a chance to take one back there. But Coach, the kicker did a nice job. He booted that deep.
The wind is non-existent right now. That flag is.
Well, and it's such a weapon in high school football when you have a kicker that can just give you a touchback every time. It's rare to find in this state, and Rio Rancho has one, and Goddard's going to take over on their own 20 here.
All right, here we go. We got Stone out to the left in a small split and Bone. So that formation is what got us down there to score. And here comes the play. Going to be a straight drop back looking for Stone on a little V out. Nice play. Nice pass and catch.
Stone with a little post corner. Vega puts it on the money off a nice play action fake in the backfield. And
21-yard gain for Goddard. We got it at the 41. That's exactly what we needed at the right time, Coach.
Yeah, and I think you'll see one quarter to go in the season here. I think you'll see Goddard just lay it all out on the line here and let the chips fall where they may.
All right, same formation. Hernandez is now split out to the left. And we give the ball to Sammy, and boy, they got all 10 guys in the box, and there's just not much going right there. So about a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 at the 42. So we're going to be under 11 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. Last quarter, like you said, Coach, last quarter of this short season. The Wool Bowl game, Rio Rancho versus Goddard. Rio up 28-7. Goddard with the ball. A toss to Morales. Whoa, almost mishandled that. Great job of Morales to gather that ball. And number 7 on defense for Rio Rancho has been on a lot of plays.
Well, and we had something cooking there. I think if Morales catches that clean there, he had a nice lane there inside.
So 3rd down and 13. This is do or die time for Goddard. We got 2 plays to get a first down. We know we're going for it here. If we don't get it. So Stone split out to the left. We're in the wishbone. And we fake the handoff, trying to go Stone, a little button hook, and knocked down. What a play by number 50 on the defense for Rio Rancho.
Well, and Stone was running a deep comeback there. He sold the deep route and snapped it off and came back and was wide open. And Vega had good timing on that. It was going to be a
big play.
A first down, but Rio Rancho did a nice job getting their hands up, and 4th and long here.
All right. 4th, this is it. Any chance we're going to have, we got to capitalize. And at the end of the half, we actually made a 4th and 13 for a first down. Let's see if we can do it again.
Well, and they're still playing Stone man coverage there. It's maybe your best shot is just getting him locked up there. Same play, come back. Oh, but the corner read it on that one.
Intercept. Well, I didn't know if he was going. He might have been going for, I think he's going for 34. We had 34 kind of going up, Stone coming back. So Rio Rancho with an interception.
Yeah, I think maybe Stone. Yeah, that's
kind of met.
Yeah, he was running a wheel route there, so maybe Stone was going deep and shouldn't have ran the comeback. But either way, that's a night. You got to just try to make something happen there.
And that was a good play by the defense. So Rio Rancho's got another quarterback in here right now, but the same running back, and he gets it. Sammy dives, nice tackle. Great pursuit by Goddard. and a flag came flying in. Let's see what that is.
Well, there was a lot of green grass on the edge there, and that usually when that happens, that means the offense tackled somebody they shouldn't have tackled there, and it's going to be a hold on Rio Rancho coming back.
So if Goddard's going to have any chance, it has to be right here, right now. 9:59 to go in the fourth, and they can do it. The defense has been solid all game. They've gotten 3 takeaways. They actually haven't given up a touchdown since it's 21-0. The only touchdown Rio has since then is a special teams play. They're going deep, and it's long, so we got second down and
15 or so.
Yeah, 15 or 16, so good play. The clock stops. Goddard defense been solid all game. After the first 3 possessions, Rio had it. They have locked in.
Yeah, Coach, phenomenal job by the defense. If they can just get 2 more stops here and force a punt,
and it's back on. Here we go. They got trips right.
It's actually going to be quads to the right. And
another incomplete pass. Great play on the ball.
So, yeah, Coach, Rio Rancho, they had
there's going to be, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, tack on 15 more yards. We were helping him up. So that's going to be 15 yards on Rio Rancho the other way. So Goddard's defense doing their job.
And this is after the play, so the play will still count.
Correct. Yep.
So this is going to bring up a 3rd and a long way.
3rd and 25 or 30. It was 16, 15. Yeah, so 3rd and 31.
This is 3rd and Rio Rancho.
Well, but that was a loss of yard. Well, it was incomplete, wasn't it?
Yes.
Okay, so it'll be 3rd and 31. All right, Goddard defense, I tell you what, very impressive adjustment after the way this game started.
That was James Torres, I believe, there.
What a play.
Nice break up there.
Yeah, I'm trying to help him up. All right, here we go. So 3rd.
So Rio Rancho on that last play, they were in trips and then motion to quads. So they might do something similar here and run a different play. Goddard has two safeties deep here.
So they're in a 2-by-2 look.
They're going to stay in that 2-by-2 look. This might just be a base run here. Nope, they're going to motion. Yeah, here comes a reverse.
A reverse. And number 13's gone. Got pretty good. Oh, what a crackback by the quarterback. That was a good block. But that's so far to go. Good little play.
Yeah, that's a nice play from Rio Rancho there. Get some of the yards back, but it'll be 4th and long. And I thought they were going to throw the penalty on that. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Block back towards your own end zone like that, but.
All right, so Rio Rancho's going to have to punt. Defense did their job. Let's see if Morales can get a chance to return.
Yeah, we got to get Morales deep. There you go. He's going back.
All right, 9:33. Plenty.
All right, Coach. This feels like a big
let's
spot.
Get Morales the ball.
Let's punt him a little low line drive and let him run into this and make some plays happen here.
All right, here we go. 9:33. A lot of time still left. Rio Rancho.
Oh, and they ran a major fake play there and
lost yardage. I tell you what, they threw 2 or 3 incomplete passes. 2 incomplete passes stopped the clock, so not much time went off the clock.
Coach, and so they were in a spread punt formation. They're going to motion to the wide side of the field and then snap it to an up man, and then the up man put the ball between his legs, kind of like a fumble-rooski type of play. But then he dropped the ball, Coach, and Goddard's going to take over right there. So really interesting call there from Rio Rancho. I love a good fake punt, a good trick play. But it was 4th and forever right there. So even if they pull that off, they're going to have a long way to go. So that's a nice break for a Goddard. They're going to take over. We have an injury player down for a Rio Rancho right now. So hopefully he's okay. Goddard staff out there helping out. So hopefully hopefully he's okay, and we'll take a break and be right back.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizer. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees, so that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Oasis Computers has been Roswell's trusted source for home and small business technology for over 30 years now, and they continue to be your best resource for computer repairs, operating system upgrades, cracked screen replacement, web root managed antivirus, special orders, and more. Oasis Computers is now open from 8 until 1 p.m. Monday through Friday to better serve you. Service calls by appointment and after-hour appointments are available too. Stop by Oasis Computers at 1703 North Garden or call 575-625-9141 for even faster service.
ENMU Portales, Eastern New Mexico University, is open for visitors to come visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit.explore.experience. That's too much of a, I don't think that's right. Visit emu.edu/visit. All right, we're back.
Coach, that's a lot of EDUs in a live read.
They kept going dot. I think that's something else. Anyway, here we go. Goddard with a chance. Defense keeping them alive in this game. Sammy's there. Goes. He bounces it outside. He goes to the 30. To the 25, pushed out of bounds. First down, Goddard almost inside the red zone. I tell you what, Rio Rancho gave us time by throwing all those incomplete passes. Last time they had it, 9:25 to go in the fourth quarter, and Goddard in business.
Yeah, and Coach, a nice off tackle play run there to the left behind big Larry Luna, and the player from Rio Rancho walked off on his own power there too, so he's okay.
It's good to see.
And Goddard on the move here.
Here we go. We got Hernandez split out to the left. We're in the bone. Morales and Sammy in the backfield. And we do the counter play to Morales. He bounces it outside.
And he is gone.
Touchdown, Goddard. That's the way we like it.
Roll blue. Jabin Morales, a little counter play. And, Coach, that's Morales. If he gets a little space, he make one cut and gone, and then you're not going to catch him. Coach, that's exactly what Goddard needed.
Exactly what
Cuts it to 28-13 here.
So Rio Rancho gets the ball, decides to throw, and our defense has been spot on since the first quarter, and they shut them down. Then they try a fake punt, gives us a short field, and we score in 2 plays, Coach. And let's wait for this extra point. 9:18 still to go in the fourth. Plenty of time. Low snap. Great job by the holder.
And he gets it through. That's David Renteria.
28-14. Here we go. We'll be back.
Good morning, honey. Hey, I have to pick up the kids from school this afternoon. Can you call...
A home invasion can happen anytime, even when you're at home. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts at Zenith Security can monitor your whole home 24/7. So they're ready whether you're there or not. Call Zenith Security Services, LLC at 626-3521. That's 626-3521 and get whole home security with Zenith Security Services, LLC.
If you are just now joining us, it is the Wool Bowl, Rio Rancho versus Goddard, and it has been, Coach, I tell you what, it looked like it was not going to be pretty. Rio Rancho jumps out 21-0, and then Goddard defense has not allowed a score since. They scored on a kickoff return. Here in a second, Goddard offense showing life. They've scored the last 2 times they've touched it. We got a game, Coach, still plenty of time, 9:18 to go.
Yeah, Coach, Goddard's defense has been lights out for 2 hours hours now, and Rio Rancho expecting onside. I would expect Goddard to go onside here too. Just try to steal a play. 9 minutes to go. Down 2 scores.
And
we're going to kick it deep. Pooch to 21 for Rio Rancho there. He's flying up, and
we got a penalty. He's going to the 40. He's to the 30, and he stepped out of bounds. Yeah, but there is a penalty.
This also is going to come back, I think, on Rio Rancho.
Typically, that's
here.
a push in the back.
So Goddard's going to opt to play defense here, and why not? Goddard's defense has been lights out.
So here we go. That was dangerous right there. Chop block. Okay, so here we go. Defense has been big, like you said, for the last 2 hours.
Yeah.
So after it's 21-0, they've been locked in.
Well, and it's, we were talking about it during the timeout. Rio Rancho, when they're not able to play at that breakneck pace, they really have had a hard time kind of getting a series going, kind of connecting plays together. And they don't want to be hurry up tempo right now. They want some clock. So this will be interesting here.
And I expect to see some running this time. They passed last time.
Yeah.
Incomplete. Allowed 0 time to go off the clock. They start with the run right here, get a nice gain for a first down. So Goddard's got to lock in here.
The sun's back out, Coach. Got Burl checking in for Kirk. Kirk coming off.
So Rio Rancho, they're up to the line. But that is not what they want to do. It's what we want them to do. We'll be okay with that. 8:45 to go in the 4th. You can see they're very uncomfortable letting the clock run down. Straight up the gut to 21, and somebody's got to tackle that guy. Hicks comes up big, but he's our secondary. So that's another first down, Rio Rancho. They are 2 plays, 2 first downs. And like we mentioned at halftime, this is fresh legs for Rio Rancho. Our guys have been out there, offense, defense. We've got to muster up one more stand right here on the defense.
Well, and Rio Rancho checked in a new quarterback, number 13, Dominic Pretty. He's doing a good job running the offense here.
They try to get us jump off sides. Great job. They got us multiple times in the first half with that.
So they are shifting into kind of a little more clock-oriented offense here. Going to take the play clock down to 2 and just do a base run up the middle. Goddard's all over it there.
Good stop by the defense right there.
So Rio Rancho, like we had talked about on their last possession, they were throwing all over the place. Went with the fake punt, kind of let Goddard back into the game now. Quick stop and score. But now on this series, Coach, they're playing a little slower pace, just kind of running. Base runs up the middle, base runs on the edge, and kind of taking the play clock down.
Yeah, this is what I was expecting last possession. And maybe they were trying to catch Goddard off guard with all those passes. But anyway, we're here with kind of wildcat formation, straight snap to the running back. So here we go. 3rd down and 3. 3rd down and 3 right here. And the quarterback's coming in kind of gimpy a little bit. So
well, and this is when they've run that hard count a couple times here.
And
so
disciplined here. 7 minutes and counting. 3rd down and 3. Big play for Goddard defense. The running back's a little bit ahead of the quarterback. They're going for a little quick out, and it gets a first down. Oh, wow. What a play. Good play call there. They went with a little screen on the outside on the trips.
Yeah, that's a pretty gutsy call there. 3rd and short, throwing out to the flat there. A lot of bad things can happen. He comes down with it and gets a few yards and first down.
All right,
it's a nice play by Goddard to keep that as a short gain.
That's true. Under 6:40 to go. And now the snap to the running back. So a little wildcat formation there. They lunge forward for 5 yards.
So it looks like when they want to run clock and just run, they're going to let 21 kind of
take some snaps,
kind of be their guy there, and that was a little counter play.
Okay, so it's going to be under 6 minutes when they snap this one. 28-14, Rio Rancho. They have the ball. They're on the 30-yard line going in. And they fake it. They pass. And it's long, incomplete pass. So they go for it all. And it is incomplete. Clock stops. We got flags coming in.
Oh, and this is going to be on number 12 from Rio Rancho.
They're yelling at the refs.
Coach, number 12 was 40 yards away from the play, and then the play was over for 20 seconds, and Coach, he went and screamed at the official, and the official threw his flag. So this is going to be on Rio Rancho.
And that's after the play, so the play counts.
Unsportsmanlike. Yep, this will be after the play.
So 15 yards. So now it's going to be, see, that was second. So now you're going to have 3rd and 20. Big penalty. They were wanting to pass interference. The ball wasn't not catchable. Unsportsmanlike. That's huge. The clock is stopped with the incomplete. We got exactly 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. 3rd down and 20.
Yeah, Rio Rancho. That was a mistake there. You know, they can't say anything to the officials.
So here we go. See what play they have for 3rd and 20, and they're still at the 44-yard line. So they might try to run 2 plays or try to pin us back there. We got to stop them first, though. So they hand off to the running back. That's a smart play. And we pushed him out of bounds. Should stop the clock. And it does. So they run a play outside. It goes out of bounds, stops the clock again. 5:54.
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting call there. You know, running a wide outside zone play into the short side of the field there. You know, and
well, here we go. Morales has a chance. I don't think they're going to try another fake.
Coach, they are not going to try another fake.
So here we go.
I think we can safely say that. But Coach, I would love for Rio Rancho to just have a little line drive right to Morales and let him operate in some space here.
Look at this punt formation. Spread out, but they got 3 bigs, this kind of up backs.
Oh, and
straight up.
It's a bad punt. Let's see if we get a good bounce, and we do.
Get a nice bounce.
All right.
Takes over a 5-yard punt. I tell you what, dream scenario for Goddard in the last 2 possessions. Rio has the ball. So they only took off only about 3 minutes. We didn't have to use any timeouts. So 5:45, but we got to score and score quick like we did last time. We scored in 2 plays last time. Here we go, guys, with the Wool Bowl.
Now, there is a flag, Coach. I just saw that. I wonder if that came in late or if we just didn't see it.
Did it fall out of his pocket?
Well, they're having a meeting.
Dead ball, unsportsmanlike on Rio Rancho. We get 15 more yards.
Wow.
We'll take it. So,
and Coach, Rio Rancho, you know, they
self-destruct here a little bit.
They've had a lead the whole game and have really causing a lot of problems for themselves with penalties and fake punts and
incomplete passes. We'll take it, though. They still have a 14-point lead, so Goddard's got to make something happen, make this interesting. Here we go. 5:46 to go in the fourth. Goddard down by 2 scores, 28-14 with the ball at the 47-yard line. Do we have an update on Clovis Roswell?
I have not heard.
Anybody has it? Shoot us we got a drop back pass, trying to go to Hernandez, coming back to the ball.
Oh, what a catch!
First down, Goddard.
Oh, that's a deep comeback, Coach, and Vega threw it low into the outside, and
the clock stops to set the chains. 5:39 to go. It's going to start. What a catch!
Hernandez goes down and digs it out, and what a pass!
What a throw! Vega. If that's thrown anywhere else, Rio Rancho had great coverage right there. Here we go. We're in the bone. I'm hearing the whistle.
Oh, we ran that counter again.
I thought I heard a whistle before the play.
I did too, Coach. There was something going on.
And a flag came in.
Is it one of those COVID whistles that you have to you have to mentally, activate it somehow. You can't touch it because you can't hear those.
Okay, he pointed to his hips. What was that, a shot block or something? He did this on, he did like a block in basketball.
Yeah, so
yeah,
that'd be a chop block there. I didn't see it. So
boy, that hurts.
Probably it was a high-low. We probably went to double team somebody, and one guy went high, one white guy went low, and you can't do that. And
that hurts. 1st and 25 now for Goddard.
But again, on that counter play there's a lot of space for Morales in there.
And we come to the Goddard sideline. Sammy brings it inside, just a 3-4 yard gain. So we gotta play fast now. It's gonna be under 5 when we snap it.
And coach, dang, that penalty really sets us back now. But there's a lot of space now running our offense. Rio Rancho, it's like we said earlier, this type of offense, it's you just keep running and keep running. It gets harder and harder to stop as the game goes on. And if Goddard's playing with more space out there running now, if we can just keep popping these runs off here.
We go straight up with the fullback, just another 2 or 3 yard gain. So third and about 20. Tried to surprise him there with the fullback here. If Mendoza or if Morales can bounce one outside, he's got the speed. So here we go, 3rd and 20.
3rd and 20.
All right, we got Hernandez split out to the right. Larry shifting over, heavy right. The clock is ticking. We're under 4 minutes to go. And we're going to pass. And they're coming. He's going deep for Stone. And, it was dropped. Almost intercepted. It was dropped. So we got one more shot.
Oh, and Coach, there's another flag back here. This could be a roughing the passer.
It is. That would be a automatic first down if it is. I think you're right, Coach. Roughing the passer. Goddard catches a break on 3rd and 20. And again, Rio Rancho, their own worst enemy right here. So that's going to be first down Goddard at the 36. So Goddard still with life. Down 28-14, 3:51 to go. We got to go.
This is not an automatic. Are they going to? Okay, it is an automatic first. They were saying 3rd down again there for a second. So automatic first down.
Here we go. Here's the snap. Pitch.
It's Max Kirk on the run.
Max Kirk, first down. First down. Clock's going to stop. Got a little Max Kirk action right there. 3:43 to go.
Now it's going to be a matter if it's a first down or not.
And it should be. Looking where the line judge is over there, should be first down. So we're at the 23-yard line.
Senior Max Kirk with a nice run, toss there. Good lead block from Jalen Morales. Good blocking up front from Larry Luna, senior. Jesus Marino, senior. 3 minutes, 43 seconds to go. Clock is stopped. Goddard needs a big play here. Cut it to 1 score. Toss to Sammy. We got Sammy. Blockers out front.
He is out of bounds. First down, Goddard inside the red zone. We're inside the 10. 1st and goal at the 9. 28-14. Goddard is about to score right at the 10. 1st and goal. 3:37 to go. And Goddard has Rio Rancho on their heels.
Well, and we got something cooking over here off this left side. I think Rio Rancho's tired. They're not used to having to stop the run for this long.
There's nobody guarding Hernandez. Nobody's guarding. Oh, he came over. So we go to Sammy. Sammy cuts it up, bounces out. Only gets about a 1 or 2 yard gain. If they had a quick snap right there, nobody was guarding Hernandez out there.
Well, and we got somebody down for Rio Rancho, so the clock's going to stop. 3:26 to go. So injury timeout. So
All right, I got 2 more reads here. Let me do one, see what we got here. All right, CVE encourages our members to use the Smart Hub app. Smart Hub provides account management at your fingertips. View your usage and billing, manage payments, notify customer service of account and service issues, and receive special messaging, all from the convenience of your phone or tablet. Visit cvecoop.org to learn more. All right, so it's an injury timeout, I guess?
Yeah, we're... Okay, this is going to be... So the officials...
Okay, so now Rio Rancho calls time. That's their 3rd timeout. That's their last timeout, if I have it correct.
So the officials marked that ready for play once the injured player got off the field, which makes sense. You know, you're not allowed to have a full timeout there, and both teams had kind of gone to their bench. So the officials marked it ready for play, so the play clock is running. Rio Rancho's defense was on the field. Goddard ran out to the ball, and then Rio Rancho called a timeout. So now both teams do end up getting a full timeout here. So Coach Goddard is in a good spot. Got to punch us in the end zone here, cut it to 1 score.
If you're just now joining us, you have missed out. Rio Rancho starts fast and furious. They play a fast pace that we haven't seen in this area for a long time. Scored 21 unanswered, and then ever since then, Goddard's defense has locked in our offense. Has driven, wasn't able to score until the last 2 possessions, and we've scored. Rio scored their 4th touchdown on a kickoff return after one of our scores. Then we went down and scored again. Our defense has just been lock and loaded, and Goddard is 2nd and goal at the 9, trying to cut it to a 1-score game. It's 28-14 Rio Rancho, 3:05 to go in the 4th. Goddard has the ball, 2nd and goal from the 9. So this has turned out to be a fantastic game in the Wool Bowl Bowl.
The Wool Bowl Bowl.
Here we go. Goddard in the wishbone. Hernandez split out to the left. And we're coming back to Morales. And he's got bounds, and he does. Gets out of bounds. Kind of faked the counter play there.
Yeah, we had Sammy going one way, almost like a little counter toss a little bit, just to try to get Rio Rancho Key and Sammy and get Javen going the other way. So we get actually a gain of 0 on that. I thought he got a couple there, but
I did too. So we got 2 plays to score, Coach. 3 minutes to go. See what we got. We're in the wishbone. Hernandez split out to the left. And here's the counter with Morales. Morales, he scores. That's the way we like it. Touchdown.
Roll blue. Javen Morales counter play. And, Coach, we've hit him on that a few times now, and we hit him on it again. Big extra point here, Coach.
It is a 1-possession game with 2:54 to go. Now, Rio Rancho out of timeouts. I think Goddard has all 3. I don't think they've used one this half. If they have, it's just been 1.
Oh, it's a fire. The snap is down.
Still 1-possession game. We're going to have to score and make a 2-point conversion. 28-20, Rio Rancho, 1-possession game. Onside kick, I figure, coming up.
Onside
the way
kick
these
coming.
last 2 kicks have gone, we do not want to give those guys any chance to run this thing back.
And, Coach, what a job by Goddard. Down 21-0. We talked about it earlier. Coach White has these boys taught from a young age to never give up, never quit, play with heart, play with toughness.
And this is why you never give up.
And, Rio Rancho, what we talked about early as a strength for them, strength in numbers, play at this fast pace and all that stuff. But when that stops working, you got to have some answers. You got to have some other things ready to go. And they aren't used to being in a kind of a rough physical running game like this. And
they've kind of had some penalties that have helped us out.
Yes.
Just not ready for that physical contact. And here we go, onside kick coming up. And even if we don't get this with our timeouts, we still got a chance. Our defense, the way they've been playing the last 3 quarters, you really just take out that first quarter. Here we go. The faithful fans are getting excited.
This is going to be Gabriel Chavez with the onside kick. And, Coach, I had him at Berendo. He's good at these onside kicks. He pops that one up.
They fair catch it. All right, 26-6 is the final. Thank you, Coach Mestis, for that. So Clovis beats Roswell 26-6. All right, here we go. Rio Rancho, they got trips right. 1st and 10. No time went off the clock. 2:54 to go. Straight snap to the back. He bounces it outside. And he does a good job staying in bounds. He doesn't get a first down. That's almost better for him. Doesn't stop the clock. So 2nd and 2. So him not getting a first down might have been a great play on his part.
They're going to a new formation here, Coach. They went, they got into trips, but they're using they use 32 as a tight end there. So they have another blocker on the line, going wildcat, just running with the back. Goddard did a good job of stuffing that up the middle, but then he bounced it.
He's been a real impressive running back, number 21. So he's going to get a first down and more. So it's going to stop the clock initially.
Well, and we'll see if Rio Rancho runs clock here. Coach Goddard probably use timeouts here once the clock starts, or at least after this next play we will.
Yeah, so the clock is running here. All right, so it's going to be under 2 minutes. It's going to be under.
And Coach, Rio Rancho, Goddard's defense has forced turnovers in this game. That's something else to watch out for here. You're trying to run the ball and run clock, but you have to protect the football as well. Goddard's going to be ripping at the ball here. Oh, and he cuts back.
Touchdown, Rio Rancho. So that's going to.
Well, but again, silver lining here. This gives Goddard the ball now, so we're back to sort of the same situation.
We can score quick.
Score, onside kick, score. So if you're Rio Rancho, you're wanting to run that clock out there. So Rio Rancho with the score, but now Goddard has an opportunity to tie the game again.
So that's the first touchdown their offense has scored since they went up 21-0 early.
Coach, shout out, man. Goddard's defense has been unbelievable, and we were there to block that, but just missed it. So the PAT's good.
Yeah, 35-20, Rio Rancho. So Goddard has a little bit of life left. They're going to have to score and score quick. We appreciate KSVPTV.com so much for allowing those of you at home to watch this, and just all the sponsors that make this possible on a free site. Like we mentioned earlier, a lot of schools using a site that makes you pay. So we appreciate sponsors, and we got one more here on our live read, and we'll have a few when this game is over, but we greatly appreciate the job that they do. Zenith Security. Did you know that most burglaries occur during the day? Why? Because most of us are at work, so the burglar can go unnoticed. The average loss from a home burglary is a lot, not including the loss of emotional security in your home. So avoid being a burglar's target market and get a monitored security system from Zenith Security Services. Protect your home and the ones you love with whole home security from Zenith Security. The security experts can monitor your entire home or business 24/7 for about $1 a day. Call Zenith Security Services, 626-3521.
All right, Coach. Rio Rancho going to kick off deep here, and he's got a little wind at his back here, so he's going to try to put this in the end zone.
Did I not hear a whistle again?
And he does. Coach, he kicks it out of the back of the end zone. Wow,
that is a
nice
impressive
kickoff.
kicker, and like you mentioned earlier, just it's nice to have that automatic touchback. All right, so Goddard's going to take over 20. They got 80 yards to go. They got 1:28, so they got to go, and they got to go fast. Now they have all 3 timeouts, so the playbook should be wide open here. They can still go in the middle of the field, having their timeouts. I expect
Rio Rancho to play somewhat of a prevent defense, but no, they're up. Looks like a cover 2. We got motion right. We're spread. And he rolls out. Incomplete pass.
He's looking for Elijah Romero there.
So we're down to second down and 10 on the 20. Romero a little gimpy coming up. Doing a good job of coming off. There you go. All right, so here we go. Second 10 from the 20. 1:22 to go in the fourth. Rio Rancho 35, Goddard 20.
Have trips to the left out here. Gun left in the backfield.
And here's the snap. Straight drop back, has an inside receiver. Thrown a little bit behind, had Stone, had Hernandez a little bit. So if they can connect on one of those in the next two plays.
Yeah, Stone ran a nice little dig route there, and Vega put it on him just a little too far to the outside there.
All right. Third down and 10 at the 20, minute 17 to go. And we're empty. We got Stone all by himself over here. Trips right. And we're going to run a little pitch route. Sammy's got some room. First down guard. That's all we need. He's still pumping his feet to the 44. Excellent play call. Excellent play call.
So this is going to be clock here. We're going to get on the ball and clock the ball.
So minute 10. And they do clock the ball, so it's going to be second and 10. Great play. They were playing the pass the whole way. Sammy made a nice little 15, 16-yard run there. And now new life for Goddard, new set of downs. Again, got to score in just enough time to get an onside kick and maybe get a Hail Mary here at the end. So a minute 9 to go. Here we go, same formation. Stone split out to the left, trips right, gun right.
Rio Rancho bringing some
Rio
pressure
Rancho
here.
bringing the heat, and they get a sack. And the clock is still going. So second and 20. Big sack right there by Rio Rancho. 40 seconds to go. Now we got trips to the left. And here's now Rio Rancho bringing the heat. Do a little screen to Sammy. He's trying to get outside, and nice job of keeping his feet. He gets out of bounds, stop the clock, but doesn't gain anything. So third down and 20. This is where we had a big play last time. So,
yeah, Coach. We're gonna
go to the bitter end.
We're gonna keep fighting here. Try to make a big play.
26 seconds to go. Goddard has fought back into this game and made it a good game. The defense stepped up, and
see if Goddard has
see if they got a
little trick play, double pass here, something like that. 4th and 21. Got Elijah Kidos out there. He's also a quarterback.
And they're way off of him, so we could see a little trickery here. And Rio Rancho bringing pressure. Vega trying to get out, throws it away.
Yeah, and he just didn't have time, 4th and 21.
And Rio Rancho bringing heat, doing a good job here, not just setting back and letting him throw wherever, making him throw quick. So 4th down.
Rio Rancho is going to take over here.
Oh, that was 4th down. I'm sorry. Yeah, that was 4th down.
So we'll see Rio Rancho take a knee here. So Goddard's going to come up short today in the bowl game here against Rio Rancho. But Coach, what just an outstanding group of seniors for their final game here at the Wool Bowl. Outstanding careers, outstanding men. Coach White and his staff, has groomed those boys to be fine men with fine futures.
And you can see just the no quit mentality that Coach White teaches and the guys buy into, and they did not give up at all to the bitter end, even right here on the knee. That's not good. So we don't like seeing that. Tempers flaring here, so. And that's the ball game. So Rio Rancho comes in 35-20. And the short 4-game season is over. What a fantastic matchup, getting to see someone in a larger classification.
Yeah, getting to travel for them and come down here, and
we just need to call the game. They downed it, let the clock run. So that's going to be the ball game. We'll come back after these commercials and wrap it up.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, safety, and in turn, enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient payment methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Online Account Management to get started.
Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University.
For your commercial business, John Deere makes it easy to assemble a team of quality machines with the Green Fleet Purchasing Program. With Green Fleet, the more you buy, the more you save. It's that simple. The John Deere Green Fleet Program is based on a simple point system, allowing you to earn discounts by buying a variety of equipment or several pieces of the same equipment. It's up to you. John Deere's Green Fleet Program. Discounts that allow you to boost bottom line profits. Come by Pecos Valley Equipment at 1015 South Atkinson in Roswell or call 623-7400.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed the Wool Bowl first annual, hopefully last annual.
Yes.
Get back to some playoffs next year, but, at least we got to play, and I know everyone is so thankful that we at least got to have a season. This is kind of since we didn't have playoffs, kind of a cool thing to do without the playoffs. Kind of still wish we would have had that, but we got to play. We got to experience kind of a playoff-type atmosphere game against a very quality team from Rio Rancho, and our guys did us proud, man. They fought to the bitter end, and defense stepped up huge. So 2-2 on the year, and I know Coach has got to be proud of the effort, and like you've mentioned all along, these seniors just kind of coaching. You've been around the football program a lot. Just what do you have to say about these seniors and kind of going out on this note? They didn't have to play. A lot of these signees didn't have to play.
Well, and it's, and there are some cases of that around the nation of kids that have signed at the next level that kind of opted out of their season, and just went on to college, went on to spring ball, and the seniors here, they wanted to play for Goddard and their brothers and their families, and shout out to those guys, and it's always a sad day, as for your seniors to play their last game, but it's never goodbye. It's only see you later, and these guys are going to go on, and a lot of them keep playing in college, and all of them bright futures. And Rio Rancho is a great football team, thanks to them for coming down and giving us a great bowl game down here. Hats off to them, great team. And for Goddard, what more can you say? Coach White and his staff and really all of the coaches statewide been dealt a really tough situation here with COVID and, how do we get ready for a season? Are we even going to have a season?
Right.
And Coach White and his staff worked these boys out hard for pretty much a year, not even knowing if we were going to even be able to play, So hats off to them. Great season, tough situation. And, this is football in the spring, but it still felt like football. Goddard played their brand, tough, physical, and it's sad to see it end, but looking ahead to the future, Goddard has a lot of young guys out here that got to play and played well. And, coaching wise, you can look at it as, kind of a spring season for these young kids, and June and July workouts are just around the corner here, and they got a lot of experience playing, and the future is bright for Goddard. And and we see the seniors out there huddling one last time together, and it's a really, really tight group, and it's always a sad thing, to play your last game together, but the bond lasts forever. Just looking down in the stands right here, I see countless former players, so it doesn't end. You're a part of the program forever, and you always come back, and that's why we have a lot of pride here, a lot of tradition, and I sure am super proud of all these seniors and all the work they've done. So,
yeah, and just a final testament. This was a tough matchup for us with Rio Rancho, and we did a phenomenal job. It is a testament to what Goddard football's about. Just that tough mentality, physical football, not giving up, playing to the bitter end, and Coach White does a great job of that. And us three have been in the office numerous times. Y'all have told me so many stories of the program, so it definitely speaks for itself. I've witnessed it just hearing you guys talk about it, because y'all been here a long time, and it does hold true, everything you just said. And we appreciate so much KSVPTV.com for allowing this, and keep staying tuned, because some of these guys are going to other sports, and KSVP TV will be there. They're doing basketball. I don't know if they're doing the soccer playoffs, but if they let us, we're going to do it. So we appreciate them so much for allowing families that can't be here to experience this. And this is probably the best quality the state has to offer, I think, probably close nationally. And I'm not just saying that. And we appreciate the sponsors. So for the football season, we're tuning out, but stay tuned for other seasons. And we appreciate you guys tuning in for this one, the Wool Bowl for Coach Deck. I'm Jared Neighbors. We will see you at the next sporting event.
Roll Blue.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting. Sports on Fiero 106.1 FM and at KSVPTV.com are presented by Bob Reed Pest Control, E&MU Roswell, Fergie's Plumbing and Heating, Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Honda, Roswell Seed Company, So Easy Sewing, Oasis Computers, Maupin and Brown, Devin Graham and New York Life, and Central Valley Electric. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting.